Alright guys, welcome to the Between the Lines podcast. For the first time today we've got 6 people. Shout out all my guests.
Come on.
It's hot in here, it's hot outside. Last week we had 5, this week we got 6. Shout out to everyone on TikTok getting at me for about Busquets. I'm telling you now, it's still overrated.
Wow.
Still claiming it's overrated. The Barca top's in the wash, that's why I'm not wearing it this week. I will be wearing it next week on the next video, just so I can prove again Busquets is overrated. I don't care what any Barcelona fan says.
Before you make it personal, carry on, innit?
Let's crack on with today's podcast. Let me introduce my guest first. There's a lot of us today. I'm going to start to my far left. We've got Haruni. He's putting a bit of weight now. Back in the day, he was a skinny and dynamic striker. Now he's a bit more of a finished, prolific winger / left forward / right forward. Depends what position you are.
Depends how tired he gets.
Depends how tired he gets.
He runs out of breath after 2 minutes.
He's a hater of Ollie. He's a hater of passionate and hard-working footballers. There's a couple of them in the room today. It's Haroon. Anything to say, Haroon? No. All right, say nothing.
He needs a new haircut.
Next to Haroon, we've got a Spurs fan, local Spurs fan, up-and-coming producer. I took him to his first game at New Shite Hart Lane. Believes every single transfer rumour there is about Spurs on Twitter. He's probably got 10 hours screen time on Twitter.
It's true.
Shout out Shere.
Shout out Madison, coming to Spurs.
There's another rumour. To my close left,
yes,
my baby cousin.
Come on.
What we got to say about him? Takes him about half an hour to do his hair before football. Wears a Balenciaga jacket before football.
For the ladies again. Claims
he's the best looking guy on the podcast, even though 99.9% of you are men and Haroon's mates.
Still attracting though, innit?
You lot get in the comments and see how attractive he is. He's the type of guy to get gassed if you say he doesn't look Bengali. It's my baby cousin, Saib. You got anything for the fans?
Yes. It's your boy Saib, 5'9" of pure Asian pleasure.
Listen, to my close right, he's like family now. Another hater of Ollie, another hater of hard workers and passionate footballers, even though you need them in the team. A baller himself, versatile. Some play him at centre back. I'd play him centre mid, at 5-a-side only. He's not Cypriot like you all think. It's Ryan. Anything to say, Ryan?
I don't hate Ollie. I don't hate hard-working players. I hate players without tech.
And he looks like Pereira.
He's got tech.
To my far right, my brother from school, known him 16 years now?
Probably, yeah. 16
years now. The first goalkeeper to start playing out from the back before any of them.
Yeah, in goal.
Definitely, man. Nice. A goalkeeper turned centre mid / turned back to goalkeeper. He once saved a penalty from Harry Kane in school at lunchtime on school fields. And no other goalkeeper has saved a Harry Kane penalty since. It's Tunje. Shout out Tunje. Anything to say, bro?
Nah, man. Thanks for having me.
We've also got myself on the podcast. I'm Adnan. I'm your host. Follow us at BTL Pods. Everyone's going mad on TikTok. Today's episode is a draft of our most underrated Premier League 11 of all time.
A bit dramatic, that.
Yeah, that was a bit dramatic. The rules are as follows. Also, if a player gets picked once, he can't get picked again. And if we're unsure of how underrated someone is, we're going to have a vote around the table and decide how underrated, or if he's underrated or not. If it's a split decision, you can keep that player. Let's go straight into the podcast. I'm going to flip a coin to decide who goes first, whether it's Haroon or Tunje, because they're on the edges. Heads or tails, Haroon?
Heads.
Heads, yeah. If it's heads, Haroon gets picked first. Tails.
Oh my God.
Tails, Tunje, you get the first pick. First
tails.
pick out the hat. It's Tunje. I'm going to shake it around a bit. First pick of the day, most underrated Premier League 11.
Goalkeeper.
First pick of the day, it's the starting position. Possibly the most important player in the team, debatably, is goalkeeper. Tunje, who's your goalkeeper?
Shere given.
Oh, mate.
Probably the most underrated goalkeeper in Premier League. There's others as well, to be fair. But with Shere Given, he was very consistent. He'd always give a 7 out of 10, an 8 out of 10 every time he played.
100%.
Most at Newcastle, to be fair. So yeah, I'm going with Shere Given.
Definitely. Can't disagree with that. It's also been in PFA Player of the Team twice. Playing at Newcastle is a hard achievement to do. It's not like they've won anything. I think, did they get in Europe a couple of times as well, maybe, back in the day?
Yeah, they did, yeah.
Got into Europa League a couple of times. Shere Given, I feel like everyone probably wants to
I
pick
think
him,
he's
maybe.
played Champions League as
So
well.
does that not make him rated then?
As in, everyone wants to pick him because he's underrated.
But what about
If he was rated so much,
He'd be out of the question.
Yeah, he'd be out of the
Yeah.
question, yeah.
Yeah.
There'd be other players, other goalkeepers you pick way ahead of him as the best.
Fair enough,
goalkeepers.
yeah.
All right, Tunde's got Shere Given first. We're going to go with Ryan next. Who you got for Ingo?
So I had two, but I'm gonna pick the one I feel is the most underrated that people won't pick, and that's Nigel Martin. He used to play for Leeds and Crystal Palace. That guy was in the Team of the Year 3 times. He was like one of the top percentage clean sheets in the Premier League, but no one ever talks about him. Like no one even remembers
I
him.
completely forgot about
Yeah, I
him.
forgot about him, I'll be honest, yeah. I'll be
And
real.
that for me, he's one of those guys that I said to you. I got like 4 certified guys. He's one of them. Man,
Certified.
certifiedly underrated. Like people don't talk about him.
Shere and Haroon are a bit confused right now. They never heard of Martin Lewis. What's his name?
Nigel Martin.
Nigel Martin in his life,
Making
yeah?
names up now, bro.
Mate, I ain't even heard of him myself. All right, we're going to go into my pick. I'm going to get him out of the way now. Middlesbrough legend, maybe? Mark Schwarzer.
Yeah?
Hey.
Yeah,
Mark Schwarzer,
yeah, good goalkeeper,
underrated shot stopper.
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
Was it?
Underrated shot stopper. Had a long career in the Premier League. He's got the 3rd most Premier League clean sheets in history. And also went to Chelsea in the end, but I think he's more of a backup player.
More third choice,
But yeah, I got Mark Schwarzer. Big up Mark Schwarzer. Saib?
Can't lie, I had a random keeper because I struggled with this position the most. Ryan just gave me one, so I'll be real about that. And to be fair, I kind of get it because I wouldn't have thought of him, so he must be underrated one way. But apparently, he's got the highest
Clean sheet percentage in Premier League history.
Pepe Reina.
No.
Highest
Really?
clean
Did you guys know that?
over
I didn't know
100
that.
games or something like that. Yeah, highest clean sheet
right.
percentage. He's rated, but he's never discussed in the top.
Yeah,
keepers.
like, bro, I didn't.
Based on that stat, makes him underrated alone. Because I never
Yeah,
thought that he would have
exactly.
it.
I didn't think of that stat. Plus, even when I was thinking of the best keepers, he didn't even come to my top 10 or nothing.
Yeah,
Or
he's
even,
not a top
I didn't
10
think of him.
keeper,
Yeah,
so I'd
yeah.
say he's underrated.
You don't
So-
think about him in
Yeah.
the
You know
top
what?
5 to 10 keepers.
Throughout thinking about who I was going to pick, he never came to my mind.
Yeah.
So he
And-
must be underrated.
And think about all the money he saves from not getting trims. Guy has no hair.
Listen, guys, all right, can you get in the comments and let me know if you don't want this guy on the podcast ever again?
Listen.
Because he keeps talking about trims.
I am
and
the
no one ever
channel.
cares about that.
What?
Saib's got Pepe Reina, which I think is probably the best keeper so far, to be honest.
Well, have you got
Yeah.
backup then?
And Shere, we're going to go into you now.
David James.
Underrated?
I thought that as well, but
Yeah, I'd say he's underrated, yeah.
no, is he though? Is
I
he?
don't think he's underrated.
I don't think he's underrated.
I
thought that as well.
think he was rated for what he was.
Yeah.
No,
Yes, yes,
let's
yeah.
be real, yeah. If you're going for like the best, yeah, no man here will be picking him up there with like, let's say 3-4 keepers.
Yeah, but
The
I
same
wouldn't.
as like Shere Given, and the same as like.
But I feel like he got the flowers he deserved though, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, but I still.
Because I did think of him as well,
Yeah, but I
but
still feel like he could be like higher up in that list.
Lads, are we having an early vote?
yeah, I think we should.
I'm on a snake.
Have you got backup?
Or
Have you
should
got
we just let him have
backup?
it?
I'll have a
Nah, I don't think we can because I don't think David James is underrated.
I don't
If
think
you're-
he's
If
underrated.
you're allowing
either.
Pepe Reina, who was like Liverpool's main keeper.
Yeah,
for,
but we
No,
got.
he has a point there. He has
But
a
we
point.
got a reason for Pepe
At
Reina.
the, yeah, but at the
David
time,
James, like,
Reina was rated highly, right?
Did he play for
He
Liverpool?
was a good
Yeah,
shot
he
stopper at the
started
time.
Liverpool
He,
for
well,
the
listen,
time.
are we having a vote or what?
He's up there.
Like,
in
I'm
terms of
personally, I'm
appearances.
willing to let it slide.
Because
I'm
it's
willing to let it
keeper,
slide as well.
I don't mind letting it slide.
Yeah,
innit?
because it's keeper.
Yeah.
All right, we'll let it slide. But
Alright, we'll let it slide.
personally.
All right, so we're gonna go into Harooni's pick now. Harooni, who have you picked for your goalkeeper?
Tim Howard.
Underrated.
I'm with you.
I guess underrated when he went to Everton.
Yeah.
At United, probably not.
I didn't really see him at United, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Oh.
I wasn't really.
But even then, wasn't things starting
he
to go ahead
wasn't
of
that
him?
great at United.
But when he went Everton,
made a couple mistakes.
that's-
Harooni's got Tim Howard. We're gonna agree with that one, yeah? Underrated?
Yeah, it's
We've got
fine.
it,
Yeah,
Shout
yeah.
him
cool.
out because he scored a goal in the Prem.
Tim Howard?
Yeah, he scored a goal.
No way.
He scored a goal for
Against who?
I forgot who was against.
Was it a goal kick?
It rolled back to me. Just bang.
yeah, that I
And
remember
I think
that.
the wind blew.
Goalkeepers are now out of the race. We're going to get another position now. Ryan's going to pick a position out of the hat. I'm going to mix it around for Ryan a little. Let's see who Ryan gets. What position? Show the camera, please.
Left wing forward.
Ooh, left wing forward. This is where it gets a bit interesting, boys. We're going to go with Ryan's first, left wing or forward.
So for me, it's Damien Duff.
Yeah. Yeah, he was too good.
So
I thought no one was thinking about it.
Same.
Bro,
I genuinely thought no one was on the
boys,
pick.
you forget I'm Irish, innit? So that guy,
Are you? I thought
It's
you're
hard.
Cypriot or something.
so that guy was one of those. We had very few Irish players in it in the Premier
even have to
League.
pick now.
I rated Damien Duff, Roy Keane, and Robbie Keane, and that was about the extent of it for me.
All right, we'll move it on from Ryan. And this is my left wing, yeah? This is a tough one, yeah?
It's tough.
I'm going to go with someone that still plays today. I've just made my decision now. I was going to go with someone else. I'm going to go with someone that still plays today. He's a Premier League winner. He's won 1 title.
I know you go.
What? Who is it?
Ashley Young.
No. It was close to being Ashley Young. He's a Premier League winner. He's won 1 title. He's currently part of the Leicester squad.
Or Brighton.
Mark Albrighton.
was gonna
I
go
swear to
goal.
God, yeah, no one ever talks about this guy.
Yeah, it's true.
He scored the 25.
Yeah.
Huh?
Didn't he play on the right?
He
Mahrez.
can play both.
Oh,
He
yeah.
plays. He scored the 20,000th Premier League goal in 2011 for Aston Villa. He's meant to be an up-and-coming winger / wonder kid. Never really fulfilled that potential until he moved to Leicester.
Yeah.
Built up his career again. A mainstay in the team throughout their Premier League winning season, and even up till now, when he does play, he's still quite effective. Obviously, Barnes is there now.
Yeah.
But overall in the Premier League history, no one will probably ever talk about him just because he doesn't look flashy.
I think
But in terms of
Brighton probably one of the best
Impact-
crosses.
I had him on my list
probably
as
one
well.
of the best crosses in the Premier League.
in terms of impact for a team, underrated.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, now I'm with
And
you.
just because he doesn't look flashy, he probably doesn't get the credit he deserves.
Yeah.
But a top professional and top player.
All right, I'm going to go with the guy, yeah, who I was in year 6, I think. So watching him, yeah, this guy, tech was mad, burst of pace, big personality as well, yeah. And that season with Blackburn was amazing as well. Craig Bellamy. Craig
Yeah.
Bellamy, bro.
Blackburn? I don't remember his Blackburn.
0506.
that one
He
season.
came top scorer,
Yeah,
got
he
player of the
played
season as well.
When I think of Bellamy, I'm thinking of his Newcastle and Man City days.
Nah, I'm always
And
thinking of-
Liverpool days.
Yeah, the good season at
I don't really
Blackburn.
think
to be
about
fair.
it.
I'm always
Yeah,
thinking
good
out
season
about
at
the Blackburn season.
I
don't remember that
goal
season.
against United at Old Trafford.
What, Blackburn?
No, when he was for City.
City,
He
yeah.
cut inside and banged it top right.
Yeah.
Why did I think he was left-footed as well?
Wait, is Bellamy underrated or did he get the ratings he deserves?
No, he didn't.
He's been
He
at
didn't.
City.
I think he was slightly underrated.
He was so
He's
underrated.
been at City, so he's been at Liverpool.
Yeah, but Adnan,
was he underrated?
Adnan, are we doing that? If we're doing that, yeah, because the clubs you went to, then
No, I'm not saying that. But I'm
Give
saying
it to him. It's
I'm,
not-
I'm saying was he underrated
I
or
think
was he rated to the levels he was at?
No,
Nah.
I think he became a bit more rated, but I still think he's underrated because
Yeah.
people don't really mention him
said
too
that.
tough.
Yeah,
that was my
I said
thing.
that, I
That was
said
my
that.
thing. That was my thing as well.
I said that,
Yeah.
Sick dribbler. I remember that.
I said
You know, with that all Brighton as well, I'm always thinking like with these players, like, did we mention him a lot? Like, I knew he was good, but did that man think he was good, or did he mention him, or did she mention him, sort of thing? So
No,
Craig Bellamy,
It's a good pick. It's a good pick.
Yeah, but even like Robinho gets mentioned way more than Bellamy, and Bellamy
That's
was
true.
like,
That's true, that's true.
That's
probably
true.
a bigger impact at Man
Definitely,
City.
I agree with
Very
that.
true.
Not for the name, but yeah.
All right, Shere, we're gonna move it on to you now. Your left
He
wing
looks,
/
he looks too
forward.
cool, man. It's like he's got his thing under control.
Steed Malbronk, left wing.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, no!
Bro, you know he's still playing today.
No way,
42 years old, I think. Yeah, bro, he's still playing somewhere. You know.
Is it?
bro. That
swear
can't be
down.
true.
Bro,
swear
that
down.
season with
No
Fulham
way.
as well, yeah?
Bro,
Bro,
it's
oh
real.
my god. I was going to put him on right as well.
I remember used to like watching him here, like for Spurs, at White Hart Lane, just up
Still?
and down that left side.
But I feel like he was better for Fulham than Spurs, isn't it?
No, but bro, I watched him more at Spurs.
Yeah,
innit?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Wasn't it similar to
Yeah.
Bellamy as well? Like, this
Nah, he played. Well, at Spurs, he played more on the left wing.
I've
innit?
been
Steed Malbronk, throwback. We're gonna move on to
Absolute
Haruni
throwback.
now, the youngest guy on the panel. Let's see what 2020 player he picks now.
See what I said before? That I thought Adnan was going to pick. I'm going to take Ashley Young.
Ashley Young, yeah.
Ashley Young.
'Cause when,
Yeah.
when I was
He
growing
was a
up, started
nominee
watching
for me, yeah.
football,
Yeah,
especially at Villa. Like he was dangerous, innit?
yeah.
Like he wasn't the best goal scorer, but
Yeah.
like, he was a.
But you know what? Ashley Young don't get the credit he deserves.
He don't.
I think is it because he plays for United?
I think it's because he didn't fulfill what we wanted when
Yeah,
we got
yeah,
him.
yeah.
Plus, like, let's be real, every United fan, like, does not rate him. We
You
don't
know
rate
why?
him.
Do you know why we don't rate him? Because
No,
when we think of Young, we
I
think
rate him for what he
when
is.
we
Sorry.
think of the last 5-6 years when he was a makeshift left back, he even done a job
No,
there.
you know what
but
it is?
I'll
Yeah,
be real.
no, United fans'
Definitely.
expectations for wingers is
a lot
high,
higher.
innit?
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, you came after gigs like
yeah, Ronaldo
I
played
think
there
he
for a
was
bit as
solid,
well.
man.
Like,
he
He chipped in occasionally with a goal.
Haruni's going with Ashley Young.
Yeah.
a solid pick for left wing / forward.
Remember, I'm younger than everyone as well. So I didn't
Yeah, cool. We're gonna go into the last pick for left
What about
wing
me?
and forward. It's Tunje. Who's your left wing / forward?
I'm gonna go for quite a random name, but I remember watching him quite a lot, and I always thought, yeah, this player, always consistent, always a danger man against the big teams, especially Morton, Gamps, Pedersen.
Oh, I had him, you know. I had him as well.
I used to love him as well.
That
bro.
guy had a delivery that no one else.
He used
Set
to
pieces,
scare-
he was good.
I used to hate
He
playing.
was a dangerous player against any
Blackburn?
team.
Yeah, Blackburn. Yeah.
Oh, man,
He
I
scored
used to
against
hate playing.
United every game, and it was a banger every
Free
game.
kick or something,
Bro,
innit?
every game, man.
Or he'll go in a corner, whip
Quality
the ball
player,
in
so underrated.
Yeah.
onto Samba's head.
I'm gonna chuck this out the hat. That's the end of goalkeepers and left wing / forward. We're gonna go into the next position now. I'm gonna pick a position out of the hat. Let's see who we get. Remember, guys, by the way, like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Just touched 100 subscribers the other day. Trying to get to 1,000. We're 10% of the way there. Like the video right now. Subscribe right now if you haven't. I'm going to pick the next position right now. Let's see who I get. Mixing it around for you guys. Between the lines box. Shout out to the GoFundMe.
So it's Haroon's turn now, yeah?
No, it's
No,
not.
it's me, bro.
Every day, Haroon.
Bro, it's coming round, man. You're next.
Right.
But that's not how the draft works. Even that filthy fellas, they don't do that.
We've got... Yeah, but we're not doing that, bro.
No, but that's how drafts work, though.
No, just carry on.
Just carry on, man. Just carry on.
Yeah,
Just
it's
carry
calm
on.
now. I just picked another position out of the hat, box even. It's centre backs, but we're going to pick one centre back at a time. I'm going to pick my centre backs first. I'm glad I got it first because this is quite tough to pick an underrated centre back. And you, man, might debate this, I guess. You might say he's not underrated. My first centre back is Belgian. Played for Spurs. Vertonghen. No, I got Toby Alderweireld.
Alderweireld, yeah.
Nah, I would have
None
said
of them were underrated.
None of them underrated.
I feel like they were widely regarded.
Oh, he
as
came.
the centre
He
back
came
duo
from
on the-
Southampton.
Yeah, exactly. What was that season
He
with
came from
That doesn't mean
Southampton.
he's underrated.
Yeah.
He played at Spurs. Always looked for a big move.
Did he?
No,
Oh, yeah, he
but
did, yeah.
Yeah, but after he went to Southampton, then he went to Spurs. I'm saying he's underrated because if he was so sick, like we all think, why did he never get the big move? Whereas he was always linked back to
he's
But
big
that
move
could
was
be-
Spurs,
that could be
though.
linked to
different.
Chelsea.
Spurs
He was linked
for
to
me.
United, but he never got the big
No,
move.
but like, think of it though.
Doesn't mean
When he
anything.
was at
Spurs were better.
Spurs, they were like achieving. They just never did it. Like they were still like they had their little.
But surely,
odd,
if he was so good, would a big team not come in for him?
No, but at that time,
Yeah.
Spurs were.
Spurs were a big
Spurs
team.
better
Yeah.
than
You gotta
us,
think
bro.
of it like
Spurs
When
were a
Spurs
big
had
team.
that team
Were
with
they?
Alderweireld and yeah.
With Walcott,
Yeah,
Alderweireld, and
They were a fourth or fifth position team.
him and Vertonghen
How
the
big
best
were
mates
they?
as well. Like,
Yeah.
they played together,
Like,
like-
he could have been in a title-winning team for me, no?
Yeah, but you got to think about it. Levy didn't want to sell his best players, so Levy could have
we had
said,
one of
no,
the
we don't
best
want
back
to sell
forwards of the
Alderweireld.
season, bro.
Right,
Listen, these lot are deep. These lot are deep.
Listen. Look, I would say let's go to a vote, but let's be real. You're not getting this one. Yeah.
So they all say no to Alderweireld. I'm going to pick another centre back. All right, I've got a centre back that's currently playing today. I'm sure many of
Took
you,
my one, bro.
many of you have got him in the list already, or wanted to have him in your team.
I got no new
It's
ones.
Joel Matip. Underrated?
No,
I just don't rate him.
I don't think so.
The fact that he said that means he's underrated.
Yeah, so I'm saying. So he might have some
Nah,
sort
we've got
of.
to do a vote.
He can have it. He can have it.
Yeah.
Wait, let's have a vote. All
I
right.
feel like this season especially, at the start, he got his
I
flowers.
think the last two seasons.
Let's
he's got
listen. Tunje Matip underrated or not or fairly rated.
I'll go for underrated.
Ryan,
I think he's got his flowers these last 2 years, so I think he's rated where he should be.
I think he's underrated. Obviously, side.
Because I said I don't rate him.
You think he's
You got a
underrated?
point about.
Yeah.
But at the same time, what Ryan said just now, I think he's at where he should be. Like he's got his flowers.
I think he deserves more.
But real talk,
All right, let's carry on with the vote. Let's carry on. Let's carry on. Share.
I thought he was underrated.
Right, fairly rated. So we got
It's 2-2.
three underrated. One,
It's
two,
3-3.
It's four.
Yeah.
It's actually 4 underrated. You said underrated as well.
That's underrated.
It's-
Yeah.
No, it's me, Tunje, Shere, and Saibs. We're gonna go on to Saib's pick next. I've got Joel Matip. That's the first centre back on the table.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to Saib now. Who's your centre back, Saib?
I've got a big player. Yeah.
Big player in
Like,
height or
No,
ability
listen.
or
No.
hairstyle or.
Oh, actually, no. Do you know what? You're right. No, Trim was dead, man. Trim was dead.
Listen, someone comment get in the comments and rate this guy's trim every week from now, please. Please,
one
on the
every week,
YouTube
yeah.
comments, get in the comments and rate this
Bro,
guy's trim.
stop trying to turn the crowd against me because they're on your ass, innit?
Oh shit! The best looking guy on the channel. Shit, my bad. Yo,
listen.
Haroon's mates, best looking guy on the channel. Yeah.
Best footballer as well, bro.
Not even top 3, bro.
Yeah, obviously.
not even top 6.
So this guy, ability-wise, amazing.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a few that's going to argue against me as well. But he didn't get the ratings he deserved. At the time or even now, you won't think of him, innit? And he was mentioned in our last episode as well. Come from Porto. Carvalho.
No.
Carvalho. Are you not
I don't
crazy?
think he was underrated.
He was underrated.
Rated, man.
You're
He's
thinking
rated.
he's underrated because people.
Saib did a Google search 10 minutes before he came and saw Carvalho.
No, it's not. Trust me. Again, we just said about Terry. People were giving Terry the flowers, but he was.
No, because Terry's English, man. Of course they're gonna.
No, but even then, like when we talk about best centre backs, he don't get mentioned. Like even like top
We
five.
literally mentioned him last week.
No, but not because of the top 5 one. No, we just mentioned that. Oh, we forgot about him. That's what we
No,
said.
he was in the list.
But the fact that
No, he
he's
wasn't.
in that list, yeah, he was.
He was in the
fact
list.
that he was
I'd
in
say
that
he's
list
top 10
proves-
centre backs. Carvalho, top 10 centre backs.
100%.
Probably.
Top 10 centre backs. Probably going there, yeah.
Saib's got to change his pick. The group's already voted against it. Sorry, Saib.
So I got 2.
My
in
baby
it,
cousin.
But
I've got 2
sliding
backups.
both of them in.
I've got 2 backups as well because this next one as well. You don't might think is wrong as well. But Kolo Toure.
I had him.
Listen,
Is
the exact
I
same
was- I was
list
too
I
young.
saw Saib go on Google, the exact list Saib saw on Google, I saw that as well.
So that means you've been googling then.
I had him personally,
What's he on about?
I'm setting up the podcast.
but I wouldn't put him in because
Nah, man.
No, I disagree. And Tunji's an Arsenal fan. Go on.
No,
go
no, no.
on.
I'm
Here's my
saying,
reason.
Go on.
I'm saying I had him in my list, but I didn't think to use him because I feel like
I
people
used
won't
him
agree.
mainly
with me.
because he was a good defender, but we just took the piss of like. You know the image that we think of Kolo Toure.
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
And you'd probably agree. Like
It's
he was.
one of humour, really.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
rather
Like
than-
Heskey as well.
Well, why
Like-
is that? Because he had a few mistakes.
I think he's just
in
a
it.
joker.
He had a few
Yeah.
mistakes.
I
in
think
it.
it's
It's funny.
his
Like,
personality, it's his
yeah,
personality.
it's fine. So we're all gonna agree with Saib's pick, yeah?
Yeah,
It's fine.
I'll let it slide.
I'll let it slide.
Yeah, I'll let it slide.
because I did have him, so I'll let it slide.
I do think it was underrated.
All right, Kolo Toure, Saib's pick, underrated. Let us know in the comments if you agree. We're gonna go into Shere next. Shere, who's your first centre back?
Jonathan Woodgate. Jonathan Woodgate.
I don't think a guy that played for Real Madrid.
That's why I said
underrated.
before you and Saib came, I said that as well.
No, but for
He had
Prem,
semi-America, man.
when he played for Leeds United, he was quality.
That's true. Yeah.
And he
For
was
Leeds
rated.
United, he was
We're
rated.
gonna say he's rated.
Yeah.
At least was he rated?
No, I think he was rated.
man.
I think he was rated where he should be.
He weren't even like. He didn't even like.
No, there was Woodgate and there was Radebe. Radebe was more rated than Woodgate at the
He
time.
was a no one there.
And Ferdinand.
He was alright at Madrid, so he
Like,
just
bro.
No, but here's my
A
thing.
bad start.
When you say underrated, where are we rating him? Because I think
I
he's.
think he was.
I
Quality,
think
but I
he's.
didn't know like.
I think he's standing in the game is where it should be. He's not up there with the upper echelon.
at the time, he was better than what people made him out to be. So I sort of understand what you're saying. Right now, and also right now, if you look at today's game, no one ever talks about him. But he was a good defender
I
back
thought
then.
he was
Yeah, but
underrated.
that's because-
I thought he was quality for
That's
Spurs.
because he wasn't an upper echelon defender. We don't talk about players that were.
But at the time,
Yeah, but
at the
bro, he was
time,
quality,
he
fam.
potentially was upper echelon
was-
defender.
bro, he was
Because he got
quality,
moved to
fam.
Madrid.
Yeah, he had everything. He had heading. He could like.
Like, forget Real Madrid, yeah. When he was at Leeds,
Yeah.
there was Rio Ferdinand and Lucas Radebe ahead of Woodgate,
Yeah,
even though Woodgate played well.
Yeah.
And at Spurs, there was Leslie King ahead of Woodgate
Yeah.
and Dawson, you could
also-
argue.
And he got in.
And
bro,
Woodgate
he won us
still-
our last
He
trophy.
got into both. Yeah.
You know,
He scored our
tried
last
well.
goal to win the
Let's have a vote. Tunjay,
I'd say it's
Woodgate
underrated.
underrated?
Underrated, yeah.
Ryan?
I'd give him that.
I think he's rated where he should be.
for me,
I think I don't agree with Ryan.
Because I think
I think I agree with Ryan. I think he was. I think he's rated how he should be.
Yeah,
Saib,
same.
Shere, obviously you think he's underrated. Haroon, decide and vote.
Literally,
didn't see him, innit?
I
So you
just
can't-
saw him at
Back
the
in
end of
front of
his
him.
Tottenham career, innit? So I can't speak
Well,
too much.
Haroon,
But in terms of as a player, I didn't really hear anyone speak about him. So maybe
Shere, I think you're gonna have to pick another player. You're gonna have to pick another centre back. Who have you
Spoken
got?
his art there.
Sorry, mate.
Won the
Look at-
Worthington
look at
Cup.
his Spurs shirt.
This is my other one, but I don't know, like Thomas Vermaelen.
huh? Oh,
Thomas
yeah.
Vermaelen. I feel like he was a very good defender.
As a Spurs fan, it's a disgraceful pick.
No, I'm not.
Vermaelen
I'll say if you're-
underrated.
No, no,
Look,
I don't. No, I think I think again.
look, for me, he was a
I'll
good
probably
defender,
agree with that.
solid defender, but the guy annoyed the shit out of me.
You think?
I think he's
Yeah,
overrated.
But are you
Yeah.
thinking the end of his career?
Overrated.
Yeah.
Well, at the time,
I
you
feel
rated
like
him.
with Woodgate,
At
he's
the
got
time,
where
you rated
he's
him,
at. Do you know what I mean? He's not underrated. He's not
He was,
underrated.
at the time I rated him.
Vermaelen.
Huh?
Vermaelen.
He's not underrated.
No, he's overrated. People used to be like, if Vermaelen weren't injured, we would have won the league. Bruv, stop
No,
him.
man, no way.
Stop
No
it.
way.
Sure. I think you're gonna have to go with another pick.
Hey, second one.
You
Yeah.
want a snakes, bro. I don't know, Woodgate.
Hey, he's sweating, bro. It's getting to him.
Listen,
All
should
of-
we just let him have Woodgate?
all
He's
of-
not gonna think of one, innit?
No, have you got another one?
Well, let me think then. innit?
Yeah, bro. All of Haroon's.
Can I say Chris Amber?
Oh, we do.
Yeah, I'd
That's
give him
a
that.
shout,
I'd give you that.
Who do you say?
Chris Sambo, that's a shout.
He's a beast. Like
Yeah.
I'd say it's a
I
shout
always
because he
wanted
played
about
for a
Spurs.
shit team, Blackburn.
Yeah, I wanted
He
that
was a
Spurs.
good defender.
solid
He was a
defender.
good defender,
Well,
yeah.
He was linked
I
with
wanted
Arsenal for a
Spurs.
bit as well, innit?
I don't remember if he was linked with Arsenal, but
He was
like, he
linked
was a
with
good
Arsenal for a
defender. He was a
bit.
good defender.
He was.
He
Yeah,
linked
he
with
was.
Spurs as well. Used to be linked with Spurs.
Before you went to that Russian team,
Yeah,
he
he
linked
was
with
always linked with
Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Yeah.
Chris Sambo, I think is a good choice. Yeah, we're gonna move it on to Haruni centre back now. Haruni, who have
Interested
you?
in your picks, you know?
I don't think I'll get away with this.
Haruni, who's your first centre back to pick?
I was gonna say Gary Cahill.
Cahill. I hear that. I hear that. No, I hear that. I hear that.
Let me explain.
No, I hear you.
I can't speak like you man can speak on when he was at Bolton. Them times I was a team.
That's what-
Still a good defender.
He was good.
No, but when I like through his time at Chelsea and he's still playing now. I thought.
Is he?
Yeah,
Who?
he's at Bournemouth right now.
No way.
I swear that man, bro.
What in the
I
Prem?
thought during
He's
his
coming in
time
the
at
Prem.
Chelsea he wasn't really rated. Very
Is he
high,
coming in
but
the
I thought
Prem?
he was very good. Yeah, he's coming up.
That's
Unless
mad.
he retires. I don't know.
That's mad.
I hear that though. Cahill, yeah, I get that.
Gary
He
Cahill?
stayed in the Prem for a long
You
time.
guys in agreement?
He
I
did what he came in to do as
personally,
well.
for me, I thought he was rated.
Yeah,
I think he's rated.
Yeah,
I think he got the recognition he deserved.
Let's have a vote. Tunji underrated.
No, I think he's rated.
Ryan,
No.
I'm gonna say slightly underrated. You know, I'll go with Haruni with that.
Yeah, I hear Haruni as well. I'm gonna go underrated.
Share.
like he's rated.
Oh,
So I think it's 3-3. So
Benefit of
you
the
get
doubt.
him.
Yeah, we've got to slide.
Benefit of the doubt. Haruni gets centre back. Gary Cahill. We're gonna go with Tunji's first centre back now. Tunji, who you got a centre back?
I'm gonna go for a player that's playing currently. He's good on the ball. He plays in the back three, to be fair, in the centre.
What's
Connor
his goal?
Cody.
Hey, that's a good one. That's.
I don't think he's rated that much.
No,
I think he's deservedly not rated.
Yeah,
Back three tax.
He's
Yeah.
average, man. He's very.
That's a good one.
Back five tax. Back five
Yeah,
tax.
back five merchant.
If anything, he's
Yeah.
overrated because he gets called up for England. all the time.
Yeah.
And he don't deserve it.
should
But that's
be
not
in the
Maguire then,
England.
isn't it?
Man, no.
That's not Maguire
Yeah,
then.
it's
But
like-
Maguire performs for England, bro.
Cody underrated.
Nah, he can't.
I don't think.
But in your
I think he's
all-time
shit.
Premier League 11, it's Connor Cody
No,
in the
no.
centre backs.
If you're
He's not,
getting,
even, he's not even in the top 10 or 15, I don't think, Connor
bro,
Cody.
if you're getting
No, he's
England
not.
call-ups, I can't be like you're
think
that
he's shit.
underrated because you're getting.
No, because
call-up
most
you
of our
want.
players
Yeah,
will probably
but-
get international.
Yeah, but
calls.
Alderweireld gets called up
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Belgium.
But
And
he
then
might
you're talking
get
about
Martin. He
who
didn't
else?
get
Who else
Martin.
got called up?
He
Gary
didn't get-
Cahill got called up for
Vermaelen,
England.
all of our
Vermaelen.
players got called up.
Yeah, they get
internationally.
called out internationally.
Yeah, and
Vermaelen had a lot of foot
I
as well.
disagreed with all of those.
Vermaelen had a-
We're gonna have to have a vote, yeah. All right, Tunji, you're saying. Sorry, who was it again?
Connor Cody.
Connor Cody. You're saying underrated. Ryan.
Nah, he's overrated.
That means he was shit.
Underrated. I wouldn't really say he's underrated, you know. So I'm gonna go with Ryan. Saib.
I'm gonna say I'm underrated as well.
That's 2 votes. Share
I feel like he's rated, innit? Like how he.
as
whatever
good as he is. Yeah. Haroon.
I think he's overrated.
Tunji, I think it's gone against you there. You're gonna have to
Oh,
pick
I can't
up.
back
okay,
it,
another
bro. I
one.
can't back it.
Comments. Let us know. Is Connor Cody
That's harsh,
underrated?
that one.
I'm gonna
That's
get good,
harsh.
Otherwise, Tunji's
gonna
gonna
get
have
good
to
in
pick
this one.
another centre back.
I spoke so much shit.
Like the video, subscribe. Yeah, you know the drill. Trying to get to 1,000.
Oh, it's my turn.
I'm going to go for a random defender. I don't feel like this
Favourite cousin.
player has been rated enough
Yeah.
in the Premier League, even though he's played for a top side. I'm going to go for Sami Hyypiä.
I had him.
Underrated?
I think so.
I'd say he's underrated,
I think
yeah.
he was the better centre back out of that pairing, him and.
I don't think he
Carragher.
gets enough recognition than he
Carragher was
deserves.
This don't make sense to me.
No, Carragher's underrated.
This don't make sense to me.
Overrated.
How we doing?
Carragher's
Anytime I
underrated.
saw Carragher, he was making mistakes and looking.
No, he wasn't, man.
Carragher.
Yo,
The most
no,
own
people,
goals in
yeah,
Premier
people only talk about him
second-
because he's got the most own goals in
Nah,
history.
Carragher was
Also,
dusty,
that's not
man.
true. It's Richard Dunn.
Carragher was
he's second.
dusty, man.
Well,
No, Carragher was good centre back, man, and a right back as well. He's good right back, good centre back. I think I'll agree with you because he was a 6 centre back.
I agree. I had him.
As much as I hate Liverpool, he was a good centre back.
He had a
Very
decent,
good
he had a
centre
decent
back.
trim.
And no one ever talks about it. Saeed, what do you think about that?
I don't know, you know.
Saeed, rate his stream out of 10. Rate his stream out of 10 right now.
Do you know what, man? It was
Sami
like
Hyypiä?
meaty 4 out of 10, man. Meaty 4 out of 10, bro.
All right, listen, Tunji, we're going to let you have that one.
All right.
We're going to go into Ryan's centre back, the last centre back pick for now. Who's Ryan got a centre back?
You lot have taken my choices out here. So
Sorry, bro.
It's a difficult position, to be fair,
Yeah,
you know.
man. So
Difficult.
I got 2 that I'm thinking, but so I'm going with Phil Jagielka.
I had him in the list as well, you know.
Hey, that performance against United, though, was it last season?
Bro,
For Sheffield United?
Yeah, bro.
that was insane, bro.
2-3 seasons ago? Was that
That
in the
was,
cup?
that was last season. It was last
Was it
season.
cup? In a cup?
No, they beat us 1-0 at Old Trafford.
They beat us.
It was last season, right?
He was unreal.
I heard
You
it
know
was
what?
last season.
I remember his goal against
Age
Liverpool.
36.
That last minute.
It was last year, right? It was last year.
Last year,
Bruv,
yeah.
he
Outside the
had
box.
us
Yeah,
on
yeah,
lock.
absolutely smashed outside the box. Equalised against Liverpool.
Liverpool last minute, yeah.
Yeah,
Bruv, I was embarrassed.
I know a lot of people talk about Jagielka now.
but I think he's underrated, definitely, 100%.
Because you only see him at age 35, 36, and that's all you
Yeah.
remember. But for about 15 years, and at Everton, was it Everton?
Yeah, he
A
was good.
very, very solid centre back in it.
Yeah.
He used to fill in midfield for Everton. Like that guy was versatile as well.
Let's see what position it is now. Show the camera side if you don't mind.
Ooh,
Who have you
I
got?
love this game. Left back.
We've got our first left backs of the day. Who's Saib going to get picked
No, I'm gonna
first?
pick a guy here who.
I'm sure we've all got one left back that we all thinking about. He's the most underrated left back in the Prem history, like,
I've
by far.
literally not got a left back.
Wait,
The one position I couldn't.
Listen.
I got a couple left
I
backs.
could go
I'm not
with
gonna lie.
the.
Let's see who Saib goes with
Alright,
first.
listen, I was in two minds here because I could go with the set piece. But listen. And I know a lot of man was thinking about him, innit? So I'm gonna pick a guy here who I've watched live 3 times now, yeah, last season. And I was like, this guy's cold. Why is he not getting rated?
Last season, yeah?
Yeah, last season. I went and watched him, yeah. Crystal Palace. Yeah? Yeah, Mitchell. Bro, this guy
It's too early in his
Too early, I'd say. Yeah,
He's
I wouldn't
10.
say- Yeah.
Yeah, but still, like he's not been spoken about. Whenever we get
He might be
a
spoken
youngster,
in a
we're
couple
like
years, though.
talking
I
about
had
like
him in
1B.
our
Why was he
London
rated?
11.
Why was he rated?
Remember?
1B.
Yeah,
Because he was a great defender.
yeah, he was being spoken about. So why is he not being
He
spoken
wasn't really
about?
being spoken about 1B. We
No, he
just
was.
signed him because Man United do dumb shit. all
No,
the
he
time.
was. But I think it's either him or
Wait. So in your Premier League all-time underrated 11,
I wouldn't go Mitchell.
I'm
you've
going
got
Mitchell, bro.
Tyreek Mitchell at left back.
Everyone.
I'm going
that's a
Mitchell.
firm no.
That's a firm
It's a
no.
no.
No, let me have him. But I watched him and I like the guy.
No.
Yes.
He's not underrated. He's young. Man.
We all
Alright,
rate
cool.
him.
Too
Let me
young.
go with the bait one.
Too
Let me
soon.
go with the bait one in. I want to have Baines.
Oh man.
We should have just let him have Mitchell.
Bro,
if he
it was
would've
so
just taken
bait.
Baines,
Like
bro.
he's.
But I don't think Baines is underrated.
Nah, he is, man.
I don't think so.
I'd say he's underrated. I'd say he's underrated.
He is.
He is.
I'd say.
What's your argument? Why is he not?
I hear what Ryan's saying. He's one of them players that's been called underrated so much that he can't even be underrated.
Yeah. Like,
Even at the time when he was
No, but
playing,
if he
he
was
called
rated,
underrated.
he'd
Yeah.
be spoken about more now,
Yeah.
No,
and
but
we
he's
never hear
not.
about him.
No,
But he's
because
not in that
we
list
never
of
hear
top
about him.
fullbacks.
No, because
He should be though.
no, he shouldn't.
He's
He
not in
probably
that
should
top
be.
No, he
five,
shouldn't be.
4,
If he
5,
got
6.
big moves to
Alright.
Chelsea or whatever or United,
No.
he'd be spoken about the same way that other big moves.
Why
are.
didn't he get that move?
I'm not sure
Because he wasn't good enough.
No,
He wasn't
because we
better
all
than
had
their
better left backs at
Nah,
the
he
time.
was shook
anyway.
as well.
Exactly.
That's why.
Who?
I swear he didn't go
Arsenal
in.
never had a better left
Evra?
back. Yeah, go on and give me Arsenal's better left back between 2006 and 2014.
True, they should have bought him.
So no, because he's not good enough. Because he was a set piece merchant.
Leighton Baines would get into Arsenal's team
He
definitely
would
within the
definitely
last 15 years.
ahead of Clichy and
100%.
maybe ahead of Monreal. Maybe
Okay,
it'll be
so
a
why
good
did City
competition.
sign Clichy?
It'll be close with
No,
Monreal. It'll be
Clichy's
close with
better.
Monreal.
Why did City sign Clichy? and
What,
not
better than
Baines?
Baines?
Yeah,
Clichy's
100%.
better than
No
Baines
way,
is a.
man.
I'd
Clichy
say
was
he's about
terrible.
equal.
Why
I'd say he's about
He stayed at
equal.
Everton so
Set-piece
long.
merchant.
No.
Why didn't he move?
Clichy's
to
a
like
fraud.
Man
I
United
think
or
Clichy's a
something?
fraud.
Not sure.
Set-
Is he underrated? Tunjay?
For me personally, underrated.
Right?
He's rated where he should be.
I'm going to say he's underrated. Obviously, he's
Underrated.
underrated. That's 2 underrated. That's 2-2.
He's rated.
There's 3.
3-3.
3-3, sorry.
No wait, you said rated. It's 3-3, so I get it. Innit?
Yeah, you get it.
Well,
So
I was open.
Saib's got
I had a backup as well.
Who's
Leighton
underrated?
by. I
Me
said
and
underrated and
I think he's
Tunjay.
underrated.
Nonsensical.
You got a split decision. We're going to let you have Leighton Baines.
Mitchell, I'll try back in him. I'm
We're going to
sorry.
go into Shere's pick now. First pick for left back for Shere.
Danny Rose.
I don't know, man.
Nah, man.
I feel like when
If we're having Baines, we're having Rose.
No,
Thank you.
Rose is definitely underrated
I don't think
because
he's underrated.
technically,
I thought
I thought he's rated.
I think he's
I thought
underrated.
he's rated though.
So,
I think
he's underrated.
let Shere make his point. Let Shere
Let me
make his
tell you
point.
why. Yeah, look, obviously, look, I've seen this guy's whole career. I saw him on his debut when he scored that banger against Arsenal. And I saw him.
That's all he's known
Bro,
for.
Firstly, yeah, like even Poch, like obviously,
Honestly.
Poch was one of the reasons why he was where he was. But even towards the end of his career, like Poch used to start dropping and playing fucking Ben Davies over him, yeah. And then
Big mistake,
When
big
he left
mistake.
Spurs, yeah, bro, there was like one little tweet about it. Like this guy's come here from academy, yeah. He's had this like Tottenham's highest peaks. Like,
He was at Leeds though, not Spurs.
Was it Derby? Was it Leeds?
No,
It was
bro,
Leeds.
when-
It was
when-
Leeds.
when
Oh,
he
as
come
in-
through at a young age though.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
he's been
yeah.
at,
Yeah,
like,
you signed him
his
at
whole
21,
career,
but yeah.
essentially.
Yeah.
Like his like professional career. Like there's like one tweet about it.
What?
Like, on Twitter, like
Saying
just like obviously by Danny Rose, this that like it was disrespectful.
Underrated, man.
No, I think he's
I don't
underrated,
think-
isn't it?
I feel like when he was at Spurs, he was very highly rated.
I don't think he was.
At left, bro, people used to call that back four the best back four
Yeah,
in the league
yeah.
when it was
100%.
Danny Rose,
Carl Walker.
Alvarado, Vertonghen, Carl
Did
Walker.
they?
Yeah,
Yes.
that was highly
Yeah,
regarded.
it was a,
That was
it
widely
strong
Did they
back.
call that the best left?
Bruv,
Did
that
they call
was-
that the best defense in the league?
That was
I never heard
widely
that.
regarded at the time as the best back four in the league.
Sky Sports,
but
go on
was
Sky
it?
Sports, they were
Comfortably.
talking about
He was
it.
highly,
okay,
he was
cool,
highly
cool.
rated, and then when he left, he declined and he was
but
shit.
mainly, no.
Danny Rose is Shere's left back. We're gonna go on to Haruni now.
Well, left back's tough as well, you know.
Very tough. Haruni, I don't know who I'm gonna get.
There's 2 nonsense picks in already. So you can
Exactly,
say
yeah.
anyone, you're going to get him.
Haruni, who's your left back?
You know what? Just for Kolarov.
Oh,
I feel like he was sick at Man City.
I liked him though,
He
innit?
didn't
you know what?
You know what?
Do you know,
I
I
might
think,
accept
think
that. You know,
He wasn't
I could accept
bare
that as
man.
well.
He wasn't
Yeah.
one of them explosive fast fullbacks, but he was technically
a
unbelievable.
very good.
Bro,
Yeah.
that
technically
that foot of his, man. Like maybe it's the left.
I might accept that. Everyone accepting that?
I would go for that personally.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah?
I'll give it.
Right. Haruni's got Kolarov. I'll probably accept that as well. Tunjay, we're gonna come on to you next. Who's your left back? Tunjay's got about 10 pages to
He's
go
got
through.
notes, bro. I show the
He's got
camera that,
backups
please.
upon backups.
You know what? Yeah.
Man's done his homework.
He got his
bro.
ref notepad, bro.
Right, I'm gonna go for this player. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is during the Leeds United heyday. I'm gonna go for Ian Hart.
Oh, you know what? Sick left back. Wicked left back. I completely forgot about him. as
For
well.
Leeds
Look at
United,
research
it
on
was
this one, innit?
unreal.
He actually went in.
Not
bro.
many people.
Players, man, I'm saying
Not many people would know who he is. Yeah.
You know what? I
But in the
completely
early
forgot about
2000s, yeah, he was unreal left back. He was
Wicked left
He was
back.
the attacking left back. Had a great set piece on him.
I think we're all agreeing
Yeah.
Ian Hart's
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's a very good pick, you know. Right, we're gonna come on to you now.
He's gonna say Evra.
I'm
Ryan's
saying
left back.
cliche. Because if you lot have Baines above him, then he's underrated.
Is he?
What he
Nah,
got?
man, he got rated, man. Like,
Do you know what?
You
He was.
lot
He
just
was
told me that Baines is better.
no,
than
no.
him.
Do you know what?
He got rated as good as he was. I
Yeah.
feel like.
No, I feel like he was underappreciated. I
100%.
think at Arsenal,
Why?
he was
Because
underappreciated.
You don't get a move from Arsenal to City at that point if you weren't good, and people were clowning him like he wasn't good.
True.
And he was a good left back. The only problem was that Evra was way better than him, and they were both French.
Yeah.
So everyone wanted him to be Evra or Ashley Cole. That
Yeah,
came
I was
before
gonna
him.
say. I guess the expectation was always you're meant to be Ashley Cole, and he was never gonna be Ashley Cole.
If you lot just said on this podcast that Baines is better than him, which proves to me
Who's
that he
you
is
lot?
Yeah,
underrated.
no, I agree with that. I agree with that.
We didn't
No.
say Baines is better than him. We said Baines is underrated. No one said that Baines is better than Ashley Cole.
Ryan
Go
Nick
watch
on
the
it.
He's better than
footage,
Clichy,
bro.
yeah, he's
Go
better
watch the
than
footage.
Clichy.
You said it. You said that Baines is better than
He's
Clichy.
gonna edit it out.
Baines is better than Clichy, to be fair.
But one of them got the big move, one of them didn't. Why?
Because one played for
Because
Arsenal
Clichy-
and one played for Everton. That's why.
Maybe Evan didn't
So
want
it's
to sell him.
easier
Maybe
to
it was
buy
easier, I
it
don't
from
know.
Everton.
No, it's easier to be spotted at Arsenal.
Not if you're that good. If
If you're playing around better teams anyway, you're probably more likely to get a
but
better
at the
move to a
time, you
big
got to
team.
remember, Man City were buying everyone. They were buying like, okay, Santa
they didn't buy
Cruz
Baines.
and who else did they buy?
Like,
Like,
on to Baines, bro. They said no.
Yeah, they looked at Baines. They were like, "Nah, he's needy. Let's get the
Well, so,
Clichy."
what everyone said underrated, yeah, or agreeing.
I'll give Clichy. It's fine.
Yeah.
Clichy's fine with me.
I
I
would say
ain't got
that's
a problem with that.
I've said that. All right, Ryan's got Gal Clichy. I've got the final left back choice. You've got Danny Rose.
That's what got rid of it.
I've got another Spurs left back. Shout out Shahan on this one. He's gonna rate me for this
No, but
one.
he's
By the way, we made a WhatsApp group 1 week ago. We had one person leave within 12 hours. I'm not gonna name any names.
shout out Big S.
Shahan. He's now been added into the group today. The WhatsApp groups have been going hectic for 1 week. I went on there today and muted it for a couple of hours. I came back, it was 900 messages.
I went for a nap. I came back, opened the phone. It was like 1,000 messages. Oh, what?
Listen, it's been mad on there. Anyway, I'm going to go with Shahan's favourite left back ever, Esu Akoto. Cold baller. Even as a United fan, I don't want to admit this because obviously, because you man are like family to me, I want to cuss the shit out of Spurs players. But Esu Akoto, cold left back.
I swear it was
Never
a
really
ball. I
spoken
swear it was a
about.
baller that turned up to matches, didn't know who he was playing against. He found out like last minute.
I swear he didn't care about football.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't care. It's a
He
job,
used to get the train to his training and all that
I love
stuff.
that.
Turning people in his own box and
Yeah.
passing that out.
They used to ask him questions, and he'll be like, "I don't know what you're talking about. This is a job."
One of the most composed defenders I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, definitely.
probably.
I'd put him up there.
Had a sick trim,
Underrated.
Saib.
Yeah, his shoe collection was sick as well, man. I'm a line right. I'm a
Nah,
line.
he's
I'm a line.
No,
I'm
but again, I don't think he's underrated. But on the logic that we're going
don't
on,
think he is?
No, but on the logic we're going on, he has to be.
Why is he not underrated?
Because I think he's good,
But
and I think he's rated where he should be.
do people rate him that much? I never hear about Esuquo.
No,
Nah,
you
I
don't.
don't.
Because you shouldn't. Because he's not a top. This is what I keep saying to you.
Man, he was sick.
Yeah, he is, but
In a bigger team, he'd be a top left back, no? We're gonna move
like
on.
him a lot.
I like him. He's a good player. We're gonna move on to the next position. Left backs are now taken out the hat. We're gonna go with Shere's first pick out the hat. Let's see what position he gets. Cool.
Right winger / forward.
We got right winger / forward. Shere's first pick for right winger /
already,
forward.
bro.
The left wing / forward's already gone. Let's see who Shere gets on the other side.
Dirk out.
You can have him. But
Yeah.
He's played right wing before.
Yeah, he played on the right, innit? Yeah.
fuck's it. I didn't
Fuck,
know.
I'll do Dirk
Workhorse.
He's the only one as well, fam.
out. Dirk out.
Shares were gone with Dirk Kuyt. I'm not gonna lie, he scored a hat-trick against United once. I've hated him ever since. He came for 10 mil from Feyenoord. Everyone thought he was gonna be shit in the Prem. Workhorse, had a bit of ability about him. I'd say it's a good pick. I feel like he was underrated, even by Liverpool fans. He was probably a bit underrated. Yeah. Shares got.
I'd give him that.
Yeah. Shares got a right winger. Dirk Kuyt. We're gonna go with Haruni next. Who's your right winger?
Antonio Valencia.
Nah, man, because I thought about him as well.
He was rated.
He was rated when he went right back, bro. He wasn't rated at right mid.
I'd say he was rated at right mid as well.
No, but it's because I
think
wasn't
he's
really
rated.
rating him as right mid.
I think I agree with Haruni. He wasn't really rated as a right midfielder.
When he went right back, there was no argument. He was solid. But at right mid, I feel like because
but I felt-
he had big shoes to fill. It was like the second guy we bought to try and replace Ronaldo. That was
Gave
never
away
gonna
the number 7 shirt as well.
I
Took
don't-
number
I
25.
don't think he's underrated.
I feel like
Same.
he's
I don't think he's underrated.
I think he's rated.
I don't think he's
Personally.
underrated.
I think he was rated after when he went to right back as a right midfielder.
As
I
he
don't
should
think.
be because he wasn't a good right
He was
midfielder.
calm, right?
Yeah, he was
I think
just
good.
yeah.
He- up and down.
We didn't rate him. Well, we didn't rate him as.
And that season when we had Van Persie, bro, Valencia was whipping in
As
them
a right
crosses.
back.
He was playing right wing that season.
Yeah, but
He was hard.
well, it's him and Rafael. Yeah, to be fair, but
I semi-agree with
I think
Harun
he
because
was
I feel
underrated.
as a right midfielder, he was a bit underrated.
He was good as a right mid, but
He-
no one,
he
no
was
one-
good,
No
but
one thought he was good because he
Just
had big
because he
shoes
weren't
to fill.
Ronaldo,
that's
yeah,
what it was.
he wasn't rated
He
as
was-
highly.
Bro,
But you
I
can't
remember
be.
him.
I know, obviously, but that's
remember
why he
him
was
dipping down to the
underrated.
lines.
Because
No,
we
crosses
all
back
expected
to Van
better.
Persie.
no,
We
because-
expected more.
No, because he was rated where he should be rated. He wasn't.
Was he though?
Ronaldo.
No, because people acted like he was some shit right mid, but he wasn't shit.
He was good, man.
People only act like he was good when he's played right back.
Wouldn't
But he was
rate
better
him-
than that
wouldn't
before he
rate
played
him at
right back.
mid, but he was starting every week for Fergie's Man United title-winning side, bro. He was cold.
Yeah, but Fergie used to start bare guys that aren't good and made them good.
Even under Van Gaal, I swear Lewis. Oh, he's playing
He
right
was
back.
playing
Then,
right.
yeah.
No, but I think as a right mid, I feel
He was
All right, let's have a vote. Tunjay,
I'd say,
Valencia underrated.
I think it was rated.
rated.
I'm gonna say I understand Harun's point at right mid. I'll say he was underrated, innit? So one vote for underrated.
I think it was rated. Like he's not underrated.
Share.
I think he's underrated.
That's free.
3-3, so he gets it.
Haruni gets it. Oh, Ryan's stressing right now.
No, I don't care.
Yeah, of course you don't, man.
You don't.
Yeah,
I zoom in
yeah,
right
of
now.
course you don't.
He's biting his lips right now.
It's Valencia, bro. Like whatever.
Yeah, all right. You can. Yeah, it's my team's gonna be better than yours. You can have Valencia. Haruni's got Valencia for his right wing. We're gonna go to Tunjay next.
So
Who's
that
your right
means-
mid /
cool,
right wing?
Cool.
I think usually this player will play on the left, but I'm going to play him on the right because he's a winger technically. So good they named him twice, JJ Okocha.
No, but like
I can't put him in the middle because it's
no.
4-3-3, do you know?
He's not underrated though. He's not underrated. He's no
For
underrated.
Bolton, we were talking about Prem, yeah?
Not underrated.
He's not Prem. He was underrated at Bolton, for me.
Not underrated.
He's not underrated, man. 100%. Bro,
If we're
he's
talking about Valencia, we
every
can talk
group
about JJ Okocha.
I've got a group chat of Africans.
Okocha regarded as like a Prem legend.
Okocha's rated higher than
Yeah, he
Valencia.
is.
Yeah,
Nah,
he's regarded
He
as a
is.
Premier League
Yeah,
legend.
he is.
Yeah, he is. Bro,
I
I've
disagree.
got,
Hear
I've
more
got
about
a group
Okocha than
chat
hear
full of
about Valencia.
Africans, yeah. They love this guy, bro. They rating him, man. So
But that's Africa. They rate every player.
Nah, JJ.
They rate every
Get out,
player.
get out.
JJ was cold. JJ was cold.
he was cold.
We're-
So cold they named him twice.
Quick
wasn't
vote,
he?
quick vote. Tunjay saying underrated, right?
No, he's rated where he should be.
Yeah, I feel like the same.
Nah,
Yeah,
that's
same,
harsh,
same.
man.
Sure.
I disagree.
He's rated. Do you know how I know he's rated? Because I was too young to see him at Bolton.
And you still hear about him,
yeah,
yeah, true.
I still know who he is.
Tunjay, you're gonna
Alright,
have to go
fine.
for
I
I
another.
think you got
right
3
wing.
more man as backup. So it's alright. So it's alright.
Alright,
Tunjay,
that's
pull
fine.
out the notebook.
All right, I'm gonna put Morgan Gant Spencer on the right, yeah, if you don't mind. I'm gonna pick
You
another.
can't do that because we.
Why not?
No, you can't.
No, you can't, you can't.
He
Yeah, why not?
played there as well. He played there as
He
well.
already picked him for left wing. You can't move him over
All right,
now.
fine. I'll pick a player on the right.
He's right. He's
Oh,
right.
he's
He's
got
right.
him
He's right.
already.
All right, fine.
He's right, he's right.
I'll pick a player on the right,
He's
even
right.
though they can sort of Pedersen, no problem. I'm gonna go with Laurent Robert.
You know what? Good player. Good player in his time and probably forgotten about actually.
Can Google right
One
now.
One
right
goal
wing?
with left foot.
Was he more left wing though? At
Yeah,
the
he's
time?
left. Yeah,
All right, cool. I'll let you.
but I'm
have
gonna
it.
play on the right.
Bare-
He didn't cut
bare
inside
football
today's
Anyone
world.
disagree? Anyone disagree?
Smash
I don't
it.
know who the geezer is, to be honest.
Exactly.
Fair
There you
enough.
go. There you go.
He was a good player. He was a good player. We're gonna go with Ryan's right wing / right forward.
I'm gonna go with. So I got a few here, innit? So I'm gonna throw the first one out there and see if you man agree. Sylvain
I
Wiltord.
did not see that. Who?
Sylvain Wiltord.
Awesome.
Yeah, I feel like he doesn't get mentioned.
He was more of a striker, to be fair, but he can play on the right.
But he played on the right.
No, that's what I was
during
thinking
that
of. I was
time.
thinking of, was he
No,
not
he
a
was more
striker?
striker because they play 4-4-2. He was
Yeah.
on the right of a striker. He wasn't.
Well, it was
He can play on the right. Look.
Bergkamp and Henry up front, Wiltord off the
Yeah.
right.
Ryan's got Wiltord on
You
the
guys.
right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna lie, boys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm struggling for the right. I'm gonna pick someone that predominantly played on the left, really,
I know he's going to go for.
and played centre mid, really, a lot of the
I
time.
don't.
Nah,
I don't.
it's Matthew Taylor from Portsmouth. Do you remember?
Matthew
And
Taylor.
Bolton.
Guys scored from the halfway line for fun.
Absolute
Like.
bangers for fun, bro. Bangers from half half volley. It's going in. If the ball sit up for him, it's Matthew Taylor.
Yeah.
It's a goal.
Top 10 Premier League goals. Like top.
That's why he's got three of them.
He's got 3
He's got
goals
two,
that
three
are
of
in the
them
top 10
from the halfway line.
all time.
But he's mid.
Yeah, but he's underrated. For his goals alone, he's underrated. Anyway, that's my right midfield, right winger.
It's just me left then.
We're gonna go into Saib. It's the last pick for right wing / forward.
Okay, I got a couple. Again, I'll throw out then and you can decide, yeah.
Saib's got Matty Taylor's trim, I swear.
Stuart Downing.
I used to
I'll
rate
let
him.
that slide.
Yeah, I'd
like
give you
him,
that. Yeah, I'd give you
So,
A bit underrated.
no, so Middlesbrough and like,
Liverpool.
I was like, no,
Liverpool
that's-
was dead though.
what? So I feel like Liverpool ruined him. Like, do you know what I mean? That's when it was like, oh, he's a bit
Yeah.
shit, but he was actually sick. Do you know what I mean?
Guys, we're gonna move on to the next position in the box.
You press record.
Yep. Harouni's going to pick next. If you saw some slight technical difficulties and Haroun and Shere aren't in the footage, I'm sorry, it's my fault.
that. Intentional.
It's because they're ugly.
It's the first time we've got 6 people on the channel.
No trims. I mean, facts.
I'm going to pass the box on to Haroun now.
When it's fresh.
Yeah, yours is. Yeah.
Let's see who he gets now.
You do dreadful.
So I'm like stressing good for little boys, bro.
Harouni, show the picture, the position in the camera if you don't mind. We've got right back, Premier League's most underrated 11 for right backs. Let's see who Harouni's picks first.
Got 2, but I think I'm gonna go with Zabaleta.
Yeah,
Is
it's
he
everyone's pick.
underrated?
I think he is. Yeah, I think he is.
I had him as well, but I thought you're not gonna be like, no. Listen, I was gonna pick him as well, but I thought he was gonna be like, nah, like
There
he's
for time,
rated
done his
and.
job, loved the club, worked hard.
Look, yeah, when you say underrated,
I'm not sure if he's
all our
underrated.
first picks would be.
Are you
Zabala.
definitely on the Google search, innit?
100%.
For underrated?
Yeah.
I feel like
As a right back.
he was rated. He's at City, bro. They're winning titles.
They won one.
Even
Yeah,
at
but he wasn't mentioned-
even at
but he
West
wasn't
Ham,
mentioned
he was
that.
rated.
I think he should.
You got a point.
Regardless of his age, he
Okay,
was
but
still rated at
no
West Ham.
point did anyone consider him as one of the top right backs in the Prem?
I think they
At
do,
the time
bro.
when he was in the Prem, I
He
don't
was.
think-
He was up
At the
there, bro.
time, I'd agree with that.
He was
But
too consistent. That's
overall,
why.
he was very consistent.
overall, I'd say that they'd consider him as one of the top right backs in Premier League.
Yeah, I don't-
But at
It's
the
true.
time, I
No, it's
agree.
true,
though.
it's
At
true.
the time, I agree.
I
True.
did. I did.
But I do hear where you come from as well.
Yeah, I did have him in there.
Yeah, I agree with what you're saying.
But you do raise a good point.
Right, let's have a vote. Tunji, underrated or fairly rated?
Let me just see my.
It's a
Zabala.
tough one. This, but I'm gonna give him the benefit of that. Underrated.
All right. Right?
I'm gonna go with fairly rated.
I'm going to go with fairly rated, you know? Si?
Because I did have him on my list, yeah, and I hear both sides. I'll give him underrated, innit?
So that's
I'll
one
give
vote
him-
underrated,
I'll give him underrated.
2 underrated, and Harouni underrated. Harouni, on the benefit of the doubt, Harouni's got Zabaleta in his right back position. We're going to go on to Tunji next. Tunji, who's your right back?
So this one's Geordie legend, Newcastle legend. I'm gonna go with Nobby Solano.
Very fair.
Comes
shout.
from Peru.
Yeah, no, I hear that.
Done very well at Premier League. A bit of a legend in Newcastle, so I'm gonna go with Solano.
Who's your right back, right?
My right back is Seamus Coleman.
Oh my god, man!
Yeah, he's good choice. I had him as well, but
Why am I
don't wanna
getting
pick
robbed,
him.
man?
That's my boy.
Well, another Irish guy, yeah.
As a
Another Irish guy, bro.
Yeah,
Irish guy.
Irish,
Yeah, I know,
Irish
guy.
underrated 11 from Rye. Not Cypriot.
I only had 2. He had 1.
I got Shea
I can
Given.
see, yeah.
I think we all accept that.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Let's go on to my right back. My right back has won 7 Premier League titles.
Premier
Now,
League.
all right, listen. I'm going to tell you why this guy's underrated.
Neville, it's underrated.
Allow it.
No, where's Brown? Is it Wes
What?
Brown?
No, I'm talking about Gary Neville.
What?
No, man.
Hey, listen, Gary Neville's underrated because no one ever talks about him as the best right back in the Premier League.
Yes, they do, man. They say he's the best right back.
Other than us United fans, no one talks about him as best right back.
He's disgusting.
Is he? Oh, no one's accepting Gary Neville.
Absolutely no one.
All right. No one's accepting Gary Neville.
Crazy.
All right. No one's accepting Gary Neville.
We let Bain slide.
Yeah.
If you lot let Gary Neville slide.
Listen,
listen,
I'm not gonna lie. I thought every man was gonna let that slide.
Adnan smoking
No
something,
way.
innit?
I'm gonna let that. All right. They're gonna vote against me. I'm gonna pick
Can't
another
wait for you
right
to
back.
get cooked in TikTok again, bro.
I'm gonna vote. I'm gonna pick Pascal Chimbonda. League Cup winner. Had a very respectable Premier League career with Spurs and Wigan. Was it Wigan he came from?
Yeah.
He was in Premier League Team of the Year at Wigan in his first season, and then he moved to Spurs. Yeah, which was Premier League Team of the Season at Wigan.
Yeah, that's mad.
An unbelievable achievement. No one ever chats about him anymore.
He was also in the World Cup squad in 2006
With-
when they went to the final.
Was it on what Chimbonda?
Yeah.
With who?
No people know that. With France.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Sive's pick is.
So, Ryan took Coleman. Then I got told I can't have Aspie.
I think we all wanted Coleman, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I got told I can't have Aspie or Ivanovic. So I'm just going to play it safe and go with James Milner.
Right back.
Yeah, he played right back. So,
He's not an underrated right back.
well, no, he's
I'll
underrated
say he's
player
rated,
though.
man.
So,
No, but he's not.
no, he's underrated player.
Not right back.
But if he's an underrated player in general, then he can play any position. So why not?
Is James Milner underrated anymore?
I don't
No,
think
he
he's
is,
underrated
man. Bro, you don't. He's never been rated in his whole career, bro.
He's rated how he should be
Well,
rated.
only now because he's filled in roles when they're desperate.
And that's
I sort of understand what he's saying. He's rated now, but throughout
Yeah.
his career, has he been rated that
He's
highly?
not. He's never been in any
Maybe
conversation.
not.
He didn't deserve to be rated that highly, bro.
I'm not having it now. No.
Yeah, let's have a vote.
The vote is no, bro.
I said yes. You said
I
yes.
didn't
What did you
say
say?
yeah. I didn't say yeah.
No one said yes, bro.
I didn't say yeah. I don't think it's underrated. Innit?
I had 4 right backs. 2 got taken, and 2 were saying no to it. Or 3 were saying no to it. I had who'd you have again?
Should we let Shere pick and then we'll go back to Saib?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, since he's got one,
Cool, I've got mine.
have a think.
Yeah.
Based on his Liverpool career, or below.
That's fair, you know.
okay.
That's fair. That's fair. I say he's a very solid
if he was-
right
if
back.
he was that
He
rated-
played his best at Madrid.
Sorry,
He was
No,
at
he
his
was.
best at
Well, he earned a
Madrid.
move back.
I'm not sure about that because he
think
was
he was
very
that
good
right
for.
at
He
Liverpool.
was very good at
I
Liverpool.
don't
No,
know.
he was good right back, man. He was good right back.
Yeah, but
He's
I
a
think
good right back. He's a good right back.
Exactly. He's a
I
good
say
right back.
I say he's underrated.
For 5 mil, he's going to move to Madrid. Like,
Nah, I think he's rated where he should be.
No, I think he's underrated. I think he's
At
underrated.
You know what? I'd say he's overrated. I don't think he's anything.
Well,
special.
let's have a vote. Tunjay overrated, right?
I think he's overrated.
Fairly rated.
Rated or overrated? He's not underrated.
I'd say underrated. That's one. Saib, below.
just allow it, bro.
Yeah, take it, man.
Wasn't
underrated.
Glenn
Yeah,
Glenn
some-
Johnson coming sliding in that position?
Share saying underrated. Haroon.
Doesn't matter what I say, he's gonna get him. It's gonna be free.
All right,
I
cool.
think
So
it's
we're gonna let it slide. We're gonna give Share below.
You still had Jeremy.
Oh, Jeremy's a good shirt, man. I think he's
Chelsea,
a good shirt.
Newcastle, both those.
Both, yeah.
Right back,
Middlesbrough,
right
played
mid.
for Middlesbrough as well.
He played both. Yeah. Centre mid as well.
He was versatile, innit?
Yeah.
But he
Yeah.
played a lot at right
Where was
back
he from?
for Newcastle. Cameroon.
Cameroon, yeah.
Do you remember that 02
Mad.
World Cup? He was balling.
Saib's picking Jeremy. Can't remember anyone else. I'd say
4 of my guys got taken,
pretty underrated, you know. So I'd accept that. We're going back to Haroon. He's going to pick out another position from the hat of the box. Even let's see who he gets.
When you're last in this thing, it's nuts.
man. I've got the
You'll just
best.
see a man get taken, like.
I've got the best lineup size for my right back.
Send him in.
We're going to go into the interesting part of the debate now. The
4-3-3,
most
yeah?
underrated 11. Let's see
I've
who.
got so many players for
Let's see
centre
who Haroon's going to pick.
Michael Carrick.
I think he's rated. Though.
No, it's not, man. It's underrated, man.
Wait, do you have
The
DM as a
tier
position?
midfielder Michael Carrick, when
Not
he's not
necessarily,
putting
but you
that
can
just have free
choose.
CMs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. No, I'm just double
But
checking.
obviously,
People that ain't seen him
when
well
you have your
Anyone that's
debate,
seen him play,
you can
anyone
say
that's
if
Put
you
him
want to
wherever.
put him.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
No,
Guys.
Carrick underrated, man. 100%.
Carrick underrated.
Yeah,
100%.
Obviously, I'm a United fan. I'm not so sure if he was underrated.
Carrick is in.
I think he's
elite
underrated.
tier,
I think he's underrated.
Yeah?
He's not
I
rated
think he
that
is,
high.
yeah.
Tunjay's not United
I'm
fan,
willing to
so
let it,
I'll
I'm
tend to
willing to
agree.
let it slide.
Who's Shea got for centre mid?
I've got Victor Wanyama.
Okay.
Had a hard drop off at Spurs.
Nah, you know it was injuries, yeah. But I'm telling you now, bro. That first season when he come, when he had his
That's a
first
cold
season,
background.
bro. I'm telling
That
you
was a
now,
cold
yeah, he
background.
was that one season. He was as good as
Or at
Possibly
Spurs.
Dembele season.
At Spurs or
at
Southampton?
When he first came to Spurs that season, when I watched him, he was better than Dembele.
No, he wasn't.
He was, bro. He had everything.
Dembele.
He was
You're talking about that one screamer he had.
No, man, no, I'm not talking about screen. I'm talking about his ability off the ball.
Maybe
on the ball.
Ndombele.
Look, he was quality for Southampton. I remember more at
No,
Southampton.
it's not
He
underrated,
had,
man.
he had a bad injury. No, I love Dembele. And don't get me wrong. His tenure at Spurs was
We're going to move on to my baby cousin now. Saib, who is your most underrated centre mid, or who are you going to pick first for your centre mids?
Listen, this is going to be...
This is tough, you know, because
It's going to be tough for United fans here, but I do think he's underrated, yeah.
Darren Fletcher.
Nah, didn't get a... Oh, nah, he's sick. So listen, I'm picking Park Ji-sung.
He's rated, man.
Nah,
Every one
man.
of these guys is Park
Fergie
Ji-sung.
even didn't rate him, man. No, he rated him, but he was
loved
picking...
him. Fergie said
So
if
why
he
didn't he take him to the big games then?
He said Fergie said if he played him against Messi, he would have won that.
Nah, man.
Like,
No
if he
way.
went to Mark Messi, he would have won that.
But
match.
he
was
didn't.
rated.
But he didn't.
He done his job.
But he didn't,
He's
though.
not going to start ahead of Scholes and that. He come on when he needed to, and he done the job.
Bro, my
He's
point
rated.
is, for what he did, and what he was, he was not. He was underrated. He was underrated, man. He's underrated, bro. Trust me.
I feel like Park was known as a big game player who would
Bro,
come in.
he
and
was
do
rated.
this.
Yeah.
fam.
Him and Darren Fletcher.
Like he was
Big
widely
Darren
known.
Fletcher's underrated as
He was-
well.
he was
Darren
widely
Fletcher's
known.
underrated as well, man.
I think they're rated, man. I think
Regardless,
they're rated.
go with the vote, but I'm not too fast.
Listen.
Okay, so he's out. Yeah.
Sai, you got to get someone else for your centre mid.
Cool. Gilberto Silva.
I had him in my list.
I'm not
I
accepting
feel
him,
like
man.
he's rated, though.
No, I want to hear
He's
from
rated
you.
highly,
He's
bro.
rated as he should be.
He's rated
For me,
highly.
I had him as one of them. I'm gonna throw it out there and see.
For me,
He's rated enough.
for a Premier League player, I think he was underrated.
I don't think
Yeah.
so, bro.
I think he
I
was.
think he was, man.
I
He
think
didn't get the
had
flowers he
enough
deserved.
ratings, man.
He had a sick
Everyone
partnership
knew
with
he was
Vieira.
a
Wait,
think he's
he had a
a-
sick
I think
partnership
he's a
with
big
Vieira.
man.
Listen.
He's a World Cup winner. We're going to go on to my pick now.
Got the votes.
I'm going to say Tim Cahill. Bought for 1 million from Millwall. Got over 100 goals and assists in a poor Everton team. Took them to use a cam slash.
Yeah, it's Cam. It's
off
Cam striker, innit?
yeah. He could play striker.
But he did play
Yeah,
Cam,
he didn't
though.
play mostly striker. He played mostly
He
midfield.
played attacking mid as well.
The thing
He
with
took
Cahill,
Everton to European League.
yeah, the thing with
European
Cahill
football.
is the guy was 5 foot and he was good in the air.
We're going to go on to Ryan's pick now for centre mid.
He looks Asian as well, innit?
Alright, so I'm going with John Obi Mikel.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
fair enough. I
that's
had him
fair
as well. I had him
enough,
as well, yeah.
That's a shout.
Underrated.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, he's underrated.
100%.
You don't hear about him the same you hear about the other man. in
Guys
the-
dismiss him like the guy wasn't key to that Chelsea side.
Bring him on
At the time, I did dismiss
Bring him on
a lot.
last 15, 20 minutes. You know you won the game.
But he was sick, man.
Yeah, it's true.
Bro, John Obi Mikel was sick.
Yeah, he was good.
We're going to go on to Tunj's centre mid, first centre mid now, first.
So I'm gonna go with someone from the motherland.
Namesake.
Unreal player.
Namesake. Oh, no, it's not namesake. Sorry,
no,
not
not namesake.
sorry.
But people have called me this as well.
You semi-play like him when you're out in field, no? Don't you think?
Maybe, yeah, you could
Yeah,
say
so
so.
Kind of play like him.
Yeah, I'd say this guy is probably the
Centre
best ever Turkish player ever.
Oh, serious?
I'd rate him this highly.
Wow.
Two guy Kerimoğlu.
Two guy,
Kerimoğlu,
Blackburn legend.
Blackburn legend.
He's reminding me something as well now.
The guy peaked in his 30s, and I
Yeah, he was Turkish
believe
as well, you know.
Sir Alex Ferguson said if he was 5 or 10 years younger, he would have signed him.
No way.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't know if that quote is true. Someone search that.
Search it online, mate. Search it online.
Next position from the box. Share's going to pick out from the box.
Yeah, that's perfect.
You think?
Yeah, run centre mid again.
Yeah.
We've got centre mids again. We've got centre mids again. Share's pick first. Who's Share going to get for centre mid? He's already got he's got Wanyama in midfield. Who's going to pair with Wanyama? He's attacking me.
So are we established that Dembele's rated or?
Dembele's rated.
I'd say he's rated.
Can I go say Ramirez from Chelsea?
Ramirez.
I had him as well. I had him as well. Yeah, no, you can. You can.
know what? I'd
Yeah.
give you that.
You could say
Because
that.
I don't think like at the time he weren't really like he
Nah.
overlooked a bit, but he done his job every time.
That Champions League season.
The lob.
Bro.
The lob v Barca.
chip.
The chip.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. No, it was a good
Even though we're
player.
talking about Prem, but that was.
I know.
Under
No,
the
no,
box, he got
I'll
spare.
give that one from my Turkish brothers. Yeah.
Okay.
Not old school, but with the new school.
Okay.
Gundogan.
All right, okay.
Gundogan is so
No,
underrated.
I don't say he's underrated.
Bro, like I think no one mentioned like everyone obviously mentions Kevin De Bruyne. Then they give the flowers to Fernandinho and all that
I
stuff.
feel like he was too crucial. Was it the season
Yeah.
before last year?
The
when he
last
scored
game,
them
it was
goals,
crucial.
When they didn't have a striker,
but even then,
and he was playing false
I thought
nine,
about that, man.
he was
I
so
know.
crucial
I thought
that he
about
was
that.
rated.
I don't think he should go for a vote.
I think he's rated, man.
We can't let Gilberto Silva and Gundogan slide into the same team. bro.
Nah, yeah, that's true. That's
What
true.
we doing?
I called on one. My second was So this guy, I'm confident he's gonna beat the great man David Beckham's record on free kicks.
Jamie Ward-Prowse.
Ward-Prowse.
The most overrated player I've ever seen in my life.
He's
bro.
slightly
Nah, man.
Underrated.
I think he's underrated.
Another Leighton Baines. Oh,
My third
we're gonna have
choice.
to go for another.
Wait, am I the second person to get that? Third choice here. Because you went through it once already. Well, if you're going to say that about Ward-Prowse, I feel like my third pick's going to get voted out as well. But Conor Gallagher.
Bro, you can't be picking guys who have
Listen,
played on one
has this
team.
guy never seen any Premier League seasons before this season?
No, but
He wrote the list on his way here. Like 8 p.m. it starts 8.
no, because I said to you, I'm going to mix it with old players and new players, innit? So,
man is 1 year in.
Listen,
No, but he's
pick
underrated,
another
though.
player, please.
Wijnaldum, innit? What? He's underrated. Are you just stupid?
You got the rating.
He's no, he didn't. No, he
At
doesn't.
Liverpool, he got the ratings.
No, he didn't.
Liverpool didn't want him to leave. We were all happy he left.
He's
He's
a
rated.
Champions League winner, fam.
No, man.
When Wijnaldum left Liverpool, I was happy.
No, man. Wijnaldum did not get like the rate. No, you
He
see
didn't
that
get the
now.
ratings he deserved.
He did.
But I feel like
I
now,
don't
at
think
the
he did.
time,
I don't think he did.
At the time, he was underrated. He was not being seen as that
he
guy.
was.
No, he wasn't, man. He wasn't.
He got some
Even Liverpool
ratings,
fans.
but maybe deserved more.
Yeah, that's that definitely is true.
Wijnaldum was always a
Sunjay,
player
what do you
for
think?
Liverpool that was replaced.
Would you say he's a similar player to like a Carrick or Gilberto Silva, a similar pick? No.
Not even.
You're gonna have to think of another one,
My
bro.
fourth one was Gareth Barry, innit?
Gareth Barry.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I'll accept Gareth Barry. You
Gareth
know what? I'll
Take the
accept it.
one,
You know what? Take it.
Hey, what new record at Bill TL, yeah?
We can't have Carrick and then say Carrick's underrated and Gareth Barry's underrated.
That's the last
But
one, innit? You're gonna-
we
you're gonna have to
allowed
give-
Carrick because Barry played more games for England than him. It doesn't make sense.
Oh yeah, get Gareth Barry out there, bro.
He can't be in the team.
That's my last one, innit? I've got four.
Barry for me is overrated, but I'm happy to give the benefit of that.
Overrated?
Honestly,
I can't.
I think for me
Fairly
Barry
rated.
is overrated.
Fairly rated.
Boys, we can't do this just to let him slide.
Yeah.
Shall I let you have one?
Fifth choice.
That's what I'm a full players,
Danny
innit?
Murphy.
Underrated.
No, I had him as well, but I was thinking
Underrated.
Yeah,
Underrated.
go on.
Underrated.
Danny Murphy, yeah,
Underrated.
go on.
Took
Yeah,
Fulham,
yeah,
took
underrated.
Fulham to UEFA Cup final.
Underrated,
I had
yeah.
him as well,
But
but
people want to remember him because he's a pundit now.
You could have said.
Yeah.
There's another one I got. I'm not gonna say.
Should we let him have Danny Murphy?
Yeah, I let him have
Well,
Danny
if you're
Murphy.
gonna name Gareth Barry, then you might as well.
He's got Gilberto Silva and Danny Murphy.
All right, Danny Murphy.
Man
Done.
didn't even pick him up.
We've given him two guys.
All right,
Jeremy as well.
I'm gonna go
Hold that,
with
bro.
my
Who
centre
else?
mid.
Who's Jeremy?
You're right back.
Oh, yeah, shit, yeah.
Man, they got a clue, bro.
All right, this.
Man got no choices out here.
All right,
If it's
I'm
not
gonna go
James,
with
then
my
you don't know
centre
what you're
mid.
on about, bro.
Personally, I wanted Leighton Baines and Seamus Coleman. Going along the Everton theme, I had two picks now. I know who Rooney's thinking right now. It's not him. I'm gonna pick Leon Osman, the Everton Iniesta.
Do you know what? Yeah.
Everton Iniesta.
He was alright. and he
No,
was
was
no,
okay.
He was better than all right.
He was alright, bro.
No.
Man's gonna talk
He
He
was
wasn't
link-
special.
nah,
He
he was
wasn't
linking the
special.
play in Everton when they got to top four. Was top four? They got to top four. He came later. though.
Arteta was better than Osman.
100%. And they both
He's,
rated where they
he's
should
fairly
be.
rated. No, Arteta was rated. Osman wasn't.
Do you know
really
what? I'd say
rated. No one
Osman's
talks about
overrated.
Osman.
I think he was overrated.
Leon Osman.
I think
He's
Leon
not
Osman's
dead, man. He's
overrated.
not dead.
I think he was overrated.
Mid, man.
No, he wasn't.
I
No,
think he was.
He was a decent
Haroon's never seen him play. He was not
Bruh,
mid.
he
Little
was
bean
decent,
head.
No.
bruh.
I'm not
was
accepting.
decent.
I'm not
Did you say
accepting that.
Iniesta?
I'm not accepting that. He was Everton's Iniesta.
Man's Iniesta, you know.
Like,
No,
crowd,
man.
get in the comments right now. Leon Osman in
are
Everton's Iniesta.
We're not doing
No
this.
way.
You know what?
TikTok.
Do you know what? If you want
TikTok.
him, have him.
TikTok. You know you rate me, yeah?
Let him have him. Let him have him.
Take that.
Man's midfield is Tim Cahill and Leon Osman.
Yeah, that's a sick
You might as
midfield.
well get Delaney, bro.
That's a
Get
top four
that
midfield for
Everton
Everton.
And he's trying to get
That's
onto
a
me.
top four
He's trying to
midfield
get onto
for
me, bro.
1 year,
No,
and they
you're
didn't even
on
make the
the
Champions League,
You know
brother.
the worst
They
part
got
is,
knocked out
I
in
know,
the
in
first
qualifiers.
knockout round.
I think it's
Delaney's a bigger
Villarreal, I
shout
think.
than Osman, bro.
No, my next pick, obviously, this guy's underrated. Shere will agree with me, surely. Played for Tottenham, had an amazing right foot, one of the best techers for a centre midfielder ever, just didn't have the mobility. Tom Huddleston. Come on, you have to admit he's underrated.
I had him in my
Ability
list.
wise,
I'll
maybe
be
not
honest, I had him in
Premier
my
League
list.
career wise, maybe not career wise, but ability wise, underrated in the Premier League. Because that guy's tech is ridiculous.
Look, for me,
Ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous.
for me,
was on-
for me, Huddleston's overrated, but I'm happy to give you the benefit of
How
that.
is he overrated? No one raised
I
him.
think Huddleston was overrated.
But
Personally,
listen,
I
Shere
think he was
just said,
overrated.
yeah, he was cold in it. So I asked, so that means you're rating him, right?
No. Technically.
Yeah, like we rate Carrick,
Like his-
but everyone else says he's underrated.
Technically, like
True.
his ability on the ball, he slept on.
100%.
He slept on. That guy could ping a fucking 60-yard pass.
In terms of long passes, I don't know if I could name anyone better.
Shelby.
Volleys.
Yeah, but I thought we knew that.
Obviously,
about
other
him.
than Scholes.
Shelby's better than him.
But the thing is, I feel like with Huddleston, we knew that about him, but he didn't have the other aspects of his
we
game.
knew maybe, but did everyone in the Premier
Yeah.
League fans know
I
that?
think we give
I'm not so
Huddleston-
sure. I'm not so sure.
We give Huddleston for Shahan's sake, innit? Shout out Shahan.
Yeah.
Shout out Sean. Try not to leave the WhatsApp group tonight. Look, Tom Huddleston,
I'll let
this
it
one's for
slide
you.
because this is a dead midfield on his behalf, so
I
I'm
had
good with that.
enough.
Tim Cahill, Tom Huddleston.
I'll let it
Owen
slide because
Huddleston.
he's got one more than me that got taken out. My cousin here, you know.
Alright, so
Listen, we're gonna accept Tom Huddleston on my behalf.
Matt Letizia.
He's very.
But as a cam, more of a cam.
But
No, we're doing. Yeah.
He's rated,
Yeah.
bro.
English
he's
people
rated.
amongst the Premier League.
no, he is rated.
I've seen his name.
Whoa,
a
he
lot
is
of
rated, same way Carrick's rated. He should be rated higher. Matt Letizia is not talked about enough. The guy got something like
I feel like he
114
is.
Premier League goals.
I don't think
The
he'd
fact
be
that
like the
Ryan is
top.
mentioning him after all these years means he's talked about enough.
Do you know why I'm talking
You know
about him?
what?
I met him.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so I met him when I was on my football
I've
team
actually
years
seen a
ago.
podcast of his. He's pretty nice, pretty cool guy.
And when I met him, I didn't know who he was. So I was like 15, didn't know who this guy was. Went back, researched. So I feel like he's underrated because he should get way more plaudits than he does. You talk about Matt Taylor with bangers. Letizia has bangers.
Ryan, you're gonna have to go with one more pick.
Okay.
Matt Letizia, you're rated enough as it is. We're gonna go with Ryan again.
You're not, bro, but it's cool.
It's Ryan centre mid to pair with John Obi Mikel. Let's see who he picks.
I don't know if he's underrated.
Say it.
I'm going to go with Ray Parlour.
Yeah.
Romford Pele.
Do you know what? I'd say for Arsenal, he's underrated.
I think so too. But I don't know.
Arsenal fans.
Was he not predominantly a right?
I don't think they do, no. Nah.
I've seen him.
I haven't seen.
He was
enough
more of a
for them.
squad player for Arsenal. He wasn't a starter, but every time he played or came on, he was like 10. He was like 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10.
I don't even believe in my pick. Like,
Mate, if he's called the Romford Pele and no one's even heard of him, he must be underrated.
No, for me, he's underrated as an Arsenal fan.
Tunjay, who's your next centre mid?
I'm gonna go
My
with
next
this.
centre mid is worse.
I'm gonna go with this guy who's up there with the most Premier League appearances as well. Sadly, passed away a couple years back. Gary Speed.
I hear that.
I hear that as well.
I respect that pick. Good player.
It was good for Newcastle,
player,
good for
yeah.
Leeds, even before that. But I remember him more for Newcastle.
Yeah.
To be honest, hard-working midfielder. Was good in the air. That's
Yeah.
what I remember him for. Would play every Premier League game pretty much.
Underrated at the time?
don't think so.
Yeah,
Probably not.
most people would say he's underrated.
Maybe now, but at the time, I don't
At
think
the
so.
time, yeah. At the time
I feel
and
like
now.
he was kind of rated back then.
I don't think he was, no.
I think he was.
Gary Speed to be paired with two guys. It's a very old school throwback midfield.
Yeah.
We're going to
Great
go with
midfield.
Haroon, the last pick of the centre mid on this round. Your centre mid, please, to partner with Michael Carrick. I don't know how he made the list.
Letizia didn't, but Carrick did.
Carrick is the best player out of all these 11s.
Letizia should have been, but he's not in there, so it's fine.
Yeah. All right. Michael Carrick, Harouni.
No clue. Trying to Kevin Nolan, West Ham.
Good player.
Yeah, okay.
good player.
I'll accept that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out for when you played for Leighton Orient. I used to go and watch them on
Yeah.
I'll have that. Nolan was a flipping nuisance.
Yeah, good player.
And he had a
Yeah.
6 celebration.
Yeah, he had a 6 celebration. Yeah.
Kevin Nolan.
You know what? I'll accept that. I'd think he's underrated in terms of his Premier League career.
Yeah.
Solid midfielder. All right, guys, we've got 3 more positions to go. Saib's turn to pick out the box. Let's see who he gets. Hopefully, it's not centre mids.
Sentiments.
Just great. We've got centre mids again. We're going to have to try to pick our centre mids.
Alright.
Saib, who you got to finish off your centre mid
I don't know if
period?
this one's been used already, and I don't know if you lot agree with this one, but Clint Dempsey.
Oh, you fucking dickhead. Did you let me come on laptop?
No, so I didn't. Someone mentioned him earlier. I don't know if it was
Yeah.
you.
Saib's got Gilberto Silva, Danny Murphy, and Clint Dempsey.
But what a trio.
You know what?
That's all right.
Fulham pairing with Danny Murphy and
Oh yeah,
Clint
true.
Dempsey.
Yeah, exactly.
Bit of chemistry there.
Boys got the band back together.
I would say that's a respectable pick.
Both played at Spurs as well, innit? Not together, but.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, they did. My midfield so far: Tom Huddleston, Tim Cahill, and to go with my midfield, I've got an outstanding pick for you, man. You're laughing now. Elano, Man City player,
Yeah, give him that. Give him
underrated.
Yeah, okay.
Didn't he kind of start this Man City revolution? Not obviously he wasn't a crucial part, but he was a key factor in the beginning, and isn't
Yeah.
necessarily spoken about now.
Yeah,
Was
he's
it-
the
was it-
forgotten man.
Wasn't he one of the
He is
first ones to
forgotten
win a
man.
title for City?
You raise a good point.
Yeah.
I don't think he won the title with City,
But I think he
but he was
Yeah,
part of that revolution.
Yeah, put him on the map at least.
on that
What
subject.
trio?
You've just given me Stephen Ireland.
Oh, yeah, he was alright.
Mitchell Johnson.
Yeah.
What was it? Michael Johnson as well.
Michael Johnson.
I,
Yeah.
I feel like Stephen Ireland started that.
Yeah.
Like he was
Yeah.
the first one. I was like,
Yeah.
he's
Definitely.
cold. And then
Yeah.
obviously Robinho came.
Yeah,
Was he
and
youth
he
academy?
didn't get his
I think he was. Yeah.
Yeah.
and you're right, he didn't get his ratings as well at that time as well. So now I'm with you on that as well, man.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
happy
he
with Ireland.
semi got them, but I'll agree with you.
Yeah, I think.
I can take him.
Yeah, I'm gonna take him.
We're gonna go with Tunje's pick now for his centre mid. He's got two guy and Gary Speed, very old school.
What a
You've got
trio.
quite an old school team, you know. Given Hart,
Yeah.
Herpio, Solano, two guy, Gary Speed.
That team will give anyone
Laurent
problems,
Robert,
mate.
Morgan
That team will give
Pedersen.
anyone
That is
Tunde
old school.
Tunde brought it out.
That's
innit?
like
That's a
old
Sam
school,
Allardyce
bro.
team right there. That's a Sam Allardyce
That's
team.
like Stoke on drugs.
That's an Allardyce
Prime
dream
Sam
team.
Allardyce, yeah.
That's one Robert Hoover away from like.
One Anelka away, like that one striker.
So I'm going to go with a creative midfielder. Play for Middlesbrough. Brazilian.
Oh, not a namesake.
Janino
Janino.
Paulista.
The Leon one? No.
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 Janino Paulista.
Janino Paulista.
Underrated. Baller.
Yeah.
Baller.
Number 10.
Yeah.
I'm having that.
forgot about him,
I
you
forgot
know.
about him.
Yeah.
I'm having that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta give it that.
Go on.
And your next centre mid to go with Carrick and Kevin Nolan.
Seb Larson from Sunderland.
Second guess.
Okay.
Not bad, you know. Not bad. Underrated. Or rated as much as he as
He's
good as
like
he
a
was.
shit James Ward-Prowse is how I describe him. Yeah.
I'd say he's rated as good as he was, isn't
Yeah, I
He
think
was
so.
alright, like.
Yeah.
He's not too far off James Ward-Prowse.
Yeah.
I think
He's
so
not too
too.
far off. He's not too far off.
Let's have vote. Tunje, underrated or not?
Wasn't given
I'm happy to give him that.
Right? Underrated, Seb Larson.
You know
It's
what?
like
Because he said a shit version of James Ward-Prowse, and I
Yeah.
think he's better than James Ward-Prowse. So I'm gonna say underrated.
Well, so wait, Share, you saying Riziki?
Yeah.
I'll give you that, man.
He slept on, bro. Even Arsene Wenger said it.
I don't think he was.
He was slept
Like,
on.
personally,
man.
I rated
No,
him.
the E-man said him. You have
Yeah,
to
it's
say
true.
him like
It's
that.
true.
That's
It's true.
the
I
story.
didn't
That's
say
a good
I
point.
didn't say him because I didn't think he was
You wanna say
underrated.
like,
I didn't say him because I didn't think he was underrated.
Me too.
I didn't say him because I didn't think he was underrated.
Me
No,
too.
but like you wouldn't think
He
of him
was
as a
rated
rated
as
player.
good as
That's
he
the
was.
thing.
I did think about him, and I didn't say him because I didn't think you man would allow it. I
No,
thought he was the
no,
last
he's
choice. I
underrated,
forgot you were the
bro.
last
He's
choice.
He's definitely underrated.
Let's have vote. Tunje, Thomas Riziki, underrated.
He is underrated, yeah. But
Right,
yeah.
no?
Go
I
on.
think he's rated.
I think he's rated. So-
Underrated.
Wait, but you said a good point.
I'll give it.
Like, if you're not having certain man, you can't have Riziki.
Why though?
Yeah.
He was underrated, fam.
Right, anyway, based on the vote on the table, Share's got Thomas Riziki. That's me now.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick a name out of the box. It's either a centre back or centre forward. Our final centre backs on the table. And I'm going to say Robert Hoof. And I'm going to pick him. Let me give my reasoning before why.
I don't care.
When he was at Chelsea, when he was at Chelsea, he's meant to be coming up as the next wonder kid centre back. Never really fulfilled that potential. Then he went to Leicester, won the Premier League,
Yeah,
That's fine.
won the Premier League,
That's
and was a
fine.
mainstay in that Leicester defence.
have him all day. Yeah.
Robert Hoof, yeah,
That's fine.
Don't care. Yeah.
cool. So we're gonna go with Ryan next. Ryan to complete
Johnny
your
Evans.
defence.
Johnny
I
Evans.
was gonna pick him, you know, but yeah.
Yeah.
Johnny Evans.
I
You
could- I
lot
can-
already agreed to
I
this
could give you
earlier.
that. I could give you that.
I'll
Yeah.
give you that, yeah.
Oh,
Johnny
it's
Evans?
gone. Oh shit.
Johnny
Oh.
Evans. Anyone disagree?
No, I don't
No, I
really
don't.
disagree now.
No.
I'm gonna go with Sylvain Distin.
Oh, I was gonna pick him.
Oh,
that's my second choice.
Let me get my phone back.
Yeah, but a solid centre back.
Underrated, yeah.
Yeah.
He was underrated.
Underrated.
Solid centre
He
back.
played City as well
He played for City.
at one point.
I think when he was here, he was rated, but we forget about him. So I think
Yeah.
he's definitely he's become underrated.
I'm not sure if we even rated him that highly when he was
No,
here.
I don't think we did, but I think he was solid. And
He was solid, yeah.
People knew him
Yeah.
as a solid centre back. Yeah.
Haruni, we're gonna go with your final defender. You've got Kolarov, Cahill, and Zabaleta. Who are you going for next?
West Brown.
I'll give you it. As a United fan, I'll give you it because I think he was
feel like-
underrated
I feel
heavily.
Like, I feel like he was seen as the weak link in the side, but he wasn't.
Never
He
was.
come
Never
in and
was.
he be solid, like.
I'm not giving it. Just
Yeah, but he's
just
rated
me,
by
just-
United fans.
yeah, and
But
I
maybe
don't
not
think- I don't
outside.
think-
I'm a United fan.
But Shere, Tunje,
I think he's shit.
So you think he's? So
I
you,
think he's overrated.
Personally, I'm happy. I'm happy to give
The
you
fact that he
Wes
thinks
Brown.
he's shit means he's underrated.
He's overrated.
I'm happy to give you Wes Brown.
well, you don't
I'm
rate
not-
him.
I think he's
No,
underrated.
I think he's
I feel like
like.
he was seen as a weak point in the team. But when he
No,
came in,
just-
he
I
was-
agree with you, but he never
always
was.
do his job.
He was
Yeah.
solid, bro.
I remember when him and O'Shea went Sunderland.
Yeah.
And he got assist in the Champions League.
Bro, I was
final.
supporting them. You know, I was rating Sunderland.
I'm gonna go with Shere. your defender, your last defender, you've got Danny Rose, Chris Samba, you've got Arbeloa. Who are you going to pair in centre back with Chris Samba?
Ledley King.
You better not pick my first one.
Gerard Piqué. Time at United. No, I'm joking.
He's a striker, bro. She was
No,
hard, man.
I got one. Julian Lescott.
I just gave him one.
You know what? I'll accept
give
that, you
that.
know? I'll accept
Okay.
that, you know?
Okay.
I think I think that's one of the best picks today, you know?
Yeah, that's a
I
shout.
don't think he's underrated.
I think he's underrated. I think potentially he's better than what everyone actually thought. So Saib's last defender. Who have you got to partner Kolo Toure at centre back?
I was gonna go with Richard Dunn. I was thinking he's underrated. Like I thought he did a decent.
I think he is.
Yeah, same. Like if I'm not having him, then let me have O'Shea.
O'Shea.
O'Shea. I'll let you have O'Shea.
Okay.
100%.
Fine.
Just
I'm happy
for that
with
chip at
O'Shea.
Highbury, take
You know what? Underrated.
O'Shea.
John O'Shea.
O'Shea is a better defender than
Yeah.
Richard Dunn. They played together for Ireland. 100%
Another
O'Shea was better
Irishman,
than
man.
him.
What's all these Irishmen?
We're not even good at football. But you know what that means? We're underrated.
Yeah.
We're going to go with the final pick of the day. We got one more pick. It's Rye.
Oh, why does he get first, man?
Rye to pick the final pick.
Wait, I got names, so
You know
you're gonna reject
you know what
any
position
name.
it is.
But I'm good. Centre forward.
We got centre forward, the last pick of the day, to decide who's the most underrated Premier League 11.
Got some bars, Ryan.
Alright, so I know you're gonna reject the first one, but I have to put it out there anyway. Andy Cole, because he's the third all-time top goal scorer in the Premier League.
Yep.
He's only got 13 caps for England.
Yep.
He's very underrated. No one talks about Andy Cole anymore.
That's true.
He won multiple titles at us. Premier League, Champions League.
The thing is,
FA
I
Cup.
actually thought of him as well, but I was like, nah, he's definitely rated by us.
People don't talk about him now.
Of course.
Like when
But
you
I-
mention the
yeah.
greats, his name never comes up.
Do you know what? On that, yes, you're right.
Like never, and he's the
100% he's underrated.
all-time Premier League top goal scorer.
100% he's underrated.
So I just feel like he's underrated in the grand scheme of things.
Cool.
And yeah, cool. I didn't see
What do you say now?
enough of him,
I don't think.
but I didn't see a lot of quite a lot of
But
strikers. back then. I
you're
still think
basing
some of them are rated
this
or
off
not
like
rated.
from like searches.
I feel like at the time he was rated. But if you think about the strike,
He wasn't though because he only played 13 times for England.
Yeah, I don't think he was.
No,
to be
but
honest.
he was white. He was getting golden boots, bro. He was definitely rated.
Yeah,
by
in the
people at
Premier
the
League,
time.
he was cold.
And you,
But-
look, also, you don't hear. I don't hear a lot about Shere and how sick he was. I don't see him in a
we
lot
not?
of greatest Premier League striker of all time debate.
Let's have a vote. Tunji, Andy Cole, underrated or not?
Look, I think in 10 years' time, if people said, you know, Andy Cole, most people would say no. So on that basis, I'd say, yeah,
That's crazy.
I'd give. Yeah, I know, it's crazy, isn't it? Even though he's got his third
Yeah.
top scorer, I'd say he's the forgotten man even now.
And
So
you know
I'd go
when-
with underrated.
That's Ryan, Tunji, underrated. I'm going to say underrated. So,
From what Ryan's reason behind it, definitely underrated. So
underrated, yeah? Andy Cole goes into Ryan's list. That's
I didn't think you man would allow.
We're going to move on to Tunji's front line to pair up with
Who have I got again?
Laurent Robert and Pedersen on the wings.
You know what? Keeping under Sam Allardyce theme,
Ooh,
I'm going to go with
Kevin Davies.
a target man. Do you know what? I'm not going to go with it. I'm going to go with Dean Ashton.
Dean Ashton.
no, man, he's not underrated. He's not underrated because I
He
was
was
rating
underrated.
him, and then because
was
of his injury,
underrated.
right? His injury he had to be.
Before
retired.
before his
He's
injury,
not underrated, man.
it was good.
Retired at 26, I think.
Bro, he's not. He's not
Before his injury,
underrated.
it was good.
Nah,
I
man,
feel like he wasn't
he
underrated.
wasn't. People were rating him.
Because he
People
was injured.
thought he was going to be the next
Yeah,
big thing.
yeah.
But he was injured. That's the problem.
Hey, this is coming from a guy who, like, one of my good friends is a West Ham fan. He tells me he's better than Rooney. So for me, Dean Ashton is overrated. But I hear you, like,
Yeah. I get you.
But you're
I
basing
get
off the
you,
injury though,
but I
aren't you?
think at the time he
was
wasn't
rated.
underrated.
Yeah, he was.
He was rated.
Not even that. I just don't think we got enough of him to say either way.
Do you have a vote quickly, yeah?
Yeah,
Right.
have a vote.
Obviously,
I've got
Tunji
back
is
up
saying
anyway.
underrated.
Yeah.
Rye,
Rated.
I'm going to say rated. Si?
Rated.
Share? Dean Ashton?
You remember, would you?
Share saying underrated. Haroon?
No, I've never seen. I've heard of him, but
I think you might need to go for another pick.
Bobby Zamora.
Oh, accept that, you know.
I'm having that.
Decent striker, underrated.
Good
Yeah.
for Tottenham.
Maybe better than
Good
he
for
deserves.
Fulham. See him?
Maybe better than the ratings
Tomorrow?
he got.
Yeah, yeah.
You rate him,
That's
innit?
Fulham, innit?
Like, do you remember when he came back from Sevilla and he went to Fulham and he just did bits?
What about Canute?
That's what I mean. I actually thought it was good.
Yeah.
That's the
Really
thing.
Canute.
Hmm.
Yeah,
On my
but
list.
Bit of a baller, you know.
He played England as well, no? If you
Man, I'm
can't.
just listing out my players, bro.
We're gonna go on to Harouni to finish up
Harooni's
his
got my
top
one.
line. Oh my god,
Rooney's got my one.
Haroon, your strikers stink, bro. You got Antonio Valencia and Ashley Young.
That's the
Who's going up front in the middle?
Bro,
Who's
I've got
got-
2 whippers.
Makeda.
I'm a striker. My striker.
He's got left back and right back as his fucking wingers, bro.
Bro, I'm
They're
United fan,
struggling.
but bro,
Nah, bro.
All right, go
Young
on.
was hard, fam. And Valencia.
No,
was
your
hard.
boys gonna rinse you.
And my striker is Yakubu.
That's a random mix, man. You know.
Bro, Yakubu scored.
I don't know. I know.
He was a baller. He was a
I thought
baller.
by him.
I can give you a Cuba. I can give you that.
I'll accept that.
I can give you a
Yakubu
Yakubu.
was better than Michu, bro.
Yeah, I'll
He had
accept
18
that. I'll accept
goals
that.
in the
I'll accept
Prem.
that.
He
Did
scored. He scored 12.
What, in
plus.
one season?
Yeah, bro.
For Portsmouth? Or?
I think it was for Blackburn or something at the end of his career. But he
No, I thought of him.
He
but
scored 12 plus goals.
I
6
thought of
times in
him.
the Premier
I
League.
thought of him, but I thought
And you don't
he's not
remember
underrated.
Everton. It was Everton.
He played for. Nah, he didn't score.
He
18
didn't, no,
for
no,
Everton, fam.
It was
I think
Everton. It was Everton.
he
I
played
don't think he's underrated.
But I think
I thought of him, and I was like,
it
nah,
was
he does
Blackburn.
get rated a bit.
Blackburn, 29 games, 17 goals, 2 assists in 0-12 for 11-12. He was hard, bro.
Let's have a vote.
Yakubu
Tunji,
was underrated,
Yakubu,
man.
underrated or not?
I'm happy to give you a Kubu underrated.
I think he's where he is, man.
I'm going to say he's underrated.
Where he is.
Underrated.
That's 4 underrated, yeah? We'll give you QB in there. Haroon's front line is filled in with Valencia.
Feed the act and
Guys
he'll
are
score.
laughing.
Yeah.
I got two
Hey, do
weapons.
you know? Hey, they're gonna play tennis, bro.
Bro,
Like
I
one
got
end to
two
another
weapons
end,
and
bro.
yeah.
Are you mad?
Hey, when Valencia's whipping it at man's chins, Yakubu's gonna be standing in there trying to header it.
Whippers and the yak up top, bro. They're scoring bare goals.
Listen,
Wait, hold on.
feed the yak and he
Bruv,
will
He will
score.
score, bro. I
Feed-
swear, say you've got a
feed
right back
the
that you've
yak.
never even heard of, bro.
Jagielka.
About my wingers,
Why
bro.
is he getting rattled? Because you picked left
Jagielka's
back and right back as his
My
fingers,
front,
bro.
my front three is calm. I'm happy.
Let's move on to Shere. Shere wants to get home quickly. He's been here for ages.
He's tapping his toes.
Adebayo, nah, he's rated, man.
He's rated, bro.
He's
Not
got-
as like highly as he should have been.
But no, but he's rated. Bro,
Nah,
when Song used to
went
chip
Real
it through to him, I used to chest it down and volley it in, bro. Come
I feel
on.
like he got the
He was
ratings he
very highly
deserved.
rated.
Yeah.
Could have been
Look
rated
at the
higher.
teams he played for, bro.
Man went.
He could have been rated higher.
Spurs, City,
Adebayo. No, wait.
He
What's
could've
He
been
was
rated
rated. He
higher.
was rated. He was rated.
He could have been
He was
rated
rated.
higher,
No.
but he got a lot of ratings.
He would have been rated higher.
I think he was rated
He
Arsenal.
would have been rated higher if he didn't snake Arsenal.
You think?
Everyone.
Yeah.
All of
No,
them
no.
play.
But he was a good player at City,
But
though.
no, it's
No.
not. It's not that.
No,
it's,
no,
because,
wait.
it's because he snaked Arsenal, and then when he went to City, like he was good, but he wasn't great.
Yeah, and then
But
when he
at
comes
Arsenal,
Spurs,
he was
he's
actually
fucked.
great like that
And
last year.
purely because of that acceleration alone, he's rated. When he ran down the field.
that's true. That's
Nah, Adi,
For the celebration alone, he's rated.
Nah, man, he could
Shout
have
out
been
to you
rated.
on that.
Man's played for Arsenal, City,
City,
Tottenham.
Madrid, and Tottenham.
Yeah.
Nah, that's
Still-
rated.
Yeah, but I'm saying you
I
still
thought
could
Madrid-
be higher.
he was
Fuck it,
rated.
I've got a second
I
one.
agree with you. He could have been rated higher, but he's
My
probably
second
not
one's Canute,
underrated.
innit? It's like-
Canute,
Yeah,
yeah?
he's underrated in my opinion.
Frederick Canute,
Yeah, I let him have him.
Yeah, I can give
Dirk
Canute.
Kuyt, Steve Malbronk, and Frederick Canute.
That's the Fulham lineup, bro.
Right, Saib to
Alright.
play with Stuart Downing and Craig Bellamy.
Wait, hold on. I know my man's not counting my front three, bro.
Yeah, that's nuts. Come on, you're mad.
Wait, that's better than Young and Valencia.
I
No,
think it's not better than Valencia, bro.
bro, do I want a tennis match or do I want
There's two
to...
man there that play for Man United, and you're talking about down here.
There's 2 Premier League champions. And
But do you know how funny it sounds? Young and Valencia as the starting attack.
Don't know what
Saib,
guys
your
are trying to
striker for Stuart Downing and Craig Bellamy to feed into.
See, at first I thought he was underrated, yeah, but after how the conversation's been going, I don't know who'll be picked anymore, innit?
Say his name, man.
Giroud.
Oh, man.
No, listen, no one rates him.
He was slept
but
on at Arsenal.
Thank you.
He was slept on.
He was stepped on, and he's come
And
through
Chelsea.
big games.
No, I'd say
No, he's underrated. He's so underrated.
Throughout his whole career, he's been underrated.
So underrated, bro. So underrated. I'm still underrated.
I've clowned him.
Guys know
Yeah.
Giroud.
I've clowned him, but he's
Everyone knows
underrated.
Giroud as what he is. He's a solid striker. He'll
No,
get
no,
you
they
goals.
don't. No, they don't.
even
No,
then-
do we? Do we? No, we don't.
Arsenal,
No,
that's
that's
not
not
even
even
true.
true.
He
That's
cost
not
them the
even true.
title.
He's not
He cost
underrated.
Arsenal the
He's
title.
not underrated.
Nah,
Bro,
he's
do you know
underrated.
do you know how many guys think this guy's got the best link-up play in the whole world as a
No,
striker?
man. No, really, man.
That was a
Bro,
consensus opinion.
Even Arsenal fans,
Later on,
even
maybe.
Arsenal fans wouldn't think of him as like.
Later on, maybe, but for a
Bro,
long
do you
time.
know why?
Yeah.
Saif, do you know why?
I agree. But he
cost
got his
Arsenal
flowers
the title,
eventually.
bruv.
Huh?
And he cost Ozil the assist record because he was shit.
Tunji, Giroud.
I think he's rated.
Arsenal fan
Right.
here, you
I
know?
think he's rated.
Arsenal fan
Right.
here.
He's rated.
Rated.
I'm gonna say underrated.
Underrated.
2,
Thank you.
3.
He's just doing it because he wants to go.
I know.
I genuinely think
No, he said it from the beginning.
Listen, we all know Shere wants to
fact
go.
No, he said it from the beginning.
We all know Shere
As
wants to
soon
go.
as said you, he said underrated. He said it
An
first.
Arsenal fan telling you.
Look, I think he's rated because he
An
made
Arsenal
players.
fan.
Finish the video anyway.
He made players
No, but
around
there's
him
a lot of
better.
Arsenal
That's why I
fans
think he's
here.
rated.
Wait, I got it
It's a
anyway.
split decision.
Yeah.
Saib's gonna get Giroud.
I'll name my other two, and you let me know.
Let us know in the comments.
Howler.
Is Giroud underrated or not?
Howler.
If you
Underrated.
disagree or not,
Underrated.
let us know.
Scorer
Underrated.
of great goals, but not.
Saib's got Stuart Downing and Craig
You know,
Bellamy with Giroud
you
up
know when
top.
he retires there, someone makes the whole video.
I've got the final pick on the table. The final pick of the most underrated Premier League team 11s. I've got a striker last, to play with. I'm not gonna lie, my right wing is a bit shocking. I've got
Name me attack.
I've got Matthew Taylor and.
And you's laughing at me. He's laughing at me.
I've got Matthew Taylor, Mark O'Brien.
But him.
I've got Matthew Taylor, Mark
Who's laughing
O'Brien
at
on the
me?
wings. Mark O'Brien, no one can chat shit about. No one can chat shit about Mark O'Brien.
I'd rather have your attack than him.
No one can chat shit about Mark O'Brien. No.
That's
I'd rather have Mark O'Brien than Ashley Young and Valencia. yeah?
Impossible.
Listen, when you're setting up a podcast for 3 hours, you don't have time to do research, yeah? Anyway,
You've got an essay on your screen.
Yeah, bro.
it's all copy and paste. Anyway,
That's his love letter, man.
all right, listen, my striker, the final pick of the day, depends. I've got two in mind. I'm going to go for the first one. And when I was younger, Tunji might agree with this, I don't know. Back in the playground, I was the tallest guy there. I was one of the tallest. I was one of the lankiest.
Wow, Peter.
Yeah, he was, man.
Playing striker, well, I was probably a centre back back then, but if I wanted to play striker, I'd probably base my game, or not base my game around it, but I'd play similar to him, Peter Crouch. One of the techiest strikers with that height. One of the most underrated. He's 21st.
Had a great first touch.
He's 20.
I felt like he was fairly rated
unbelievable
first
on
touch.
the
He was
floor. Unbelievable with his feet, despite being a big man. 21st Premier League top goal scorer in history.
He's rated.
Got the big move to Liverpool. Didn't really work out for him at Liverpool.
He's rated.
He's rated.
Volley king.
Yeah, he's
Rated.
rated.
No, he's rated, Adnan.
Yeah.
Adnan's rated. He's rated.
All right, Crouch, they're not letting me have.
Impossible.
The next one, I'm going to go for...
Is that midget?
But I can't believe that Crouch is rated and Giroud isn't.
All right, it doesn't matter anyway. We're going to go for the next one. Jermaine Defoe.
No,
Rated, 100%. Rated. I knew he was going to go there.
like Ryan said, you hear about Jermaine Defoe more than you hear about Andy Cole.
All right.
I knew he was going to go there.
Next one, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Absolutely not.
No one rates him. If you don't let me have Ole,
You ain't having
No Oli, bro.
Robbie Keane.
I'd say he was rated like
Rated,
Defoe.
man.
If you say Defoe's
Yeah,
rated, he was
Borderline,
rated.
but I think he was rated.
Keane's rated.
Full fun, yeah?
Keane's rated, man.
Keane was
Second
Keane's
time.
rated.
Keane's rated,
Everyone
Keane's
knows he
rated.
was a solid,
Keane's rated.
good prem.
Darren Bent.
I'll give you that.
Yeah, you
Top-
should have that
top-
with man.
Top English.
I'll give you that.
Top English scoring forward in 4 out of the 7 seasons he had in Premier League.
He scored a few goals, but other than that, he's shit.
It's got a balloon.
I'm going to cancel all of that. I've got one final pick who no one can call underrated. No one can call rated. Or is definitely underrated. Jamie Vardy.
Bruv, he is rated.
He's rated.
How?
He's
Just
rated.
put him above Drogba a week ago.
Yeah, that's me though. That's me.
We had him.
All right. I'm gonna pick Kevin Davies. Fuck it. He's got the most fouls in Premier League history. Was a crucial part.
Just what you want from a striker.
Was a crucial part to Sam Allardyce keeping Bolton in the league. Did he play for what
Who
Sam?
got Nolan? Did you get Nolan as well?
No, I didn't get Nolan.
Oh,
I wanted Nolan Davies.
You're on beef.
I wanted Nolan Davies. Haroon got him first. Let me just have Kevin Davies. We're gonna finish off the podcast there. Everyone, thanks to all my guests.
Before you finish, oh, come on.
I got 3 strikers. Look, it's finished.
Who?
yeah?
Go on, tell
I
me.
got 3 strikers who I think could be considered
Go on.
underrated. Kevin Phillips,
Yeah. Of course.
Hasselbank,
I thought about him.
and
Oh, can I pick someone else? All right. Can I?
you're done,
one more
you're
pick. One more pick.
No, you're done.
Ida Good Johnson, underrated.
Mark Viduka.
I had him as well. I had Viduka as well. I had Viduka.
My striker's Ida Good Johnson. Who'd you play for?
Bolton, Elmander.
Yeah,
Hey, what
Elmander.
about Antonio?
I don't remember
He
him.
was rated, man.
Antonio?
Andy Johnson.
He was
Omir
rated.
Zaki.
Wait, what was up, Antonio?
All right, guys. That's our most underrated Premier League 11s. My final pick was who did I pick? Good Johnson and someone else.
No, he didn't. You
no,
picked.
no,
Good
He
Johnson,
picked
yeah.
Davis.
And wait, there's someone else.
Kevin Davis.
No, all right.
I've got him,
I'll
yeah.
keep Good Johnson anyway. Guys,
No, you're keeping Kevin Davis.
Yeah, you
listen.
are.
Ignore
No, change
what
it,
everyone's
bro.
saying.
Kevin Davis is
Ignore
your
what
man.
everyone's saying.
Change it,
Listen,
bro.
you're gonna see the edits.
Good Johnson's rated.
You're gonna see. Let's just finish it. You're gonna see the edits. So we've just had a vote around the table. Adnan and Saib got 0 votes for their team.
Oh, shit.
Raya got 1 vote. Tunjay got 1 vote. Shere got 1 vote. Haroon actually got 2 votes. So around the table, we've decided that Haroon's probably got the best team for the most underrated Premier League 11s. You lot, let us know in the comments if we're right or wrong. Who do you think's got the best team out of all the choices?
Really vote for him because of his boys.
Let us know. Thanks for watching this week's episode of Between the Lines podcast. Get at us on TikTok. Get at us on Insta. Follow the Insta, follow the TikTok, subscribe to the channel, like the video. Shout out to all my guests. Tunjay, Rai, Shere, Harooni, Saib. Unless you boys got anything to say, we're going to say goodbye there. Get at us in the comments. Let us know whose team won. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Peace out.
Wow.
Between